Yeah.
As soon as it got quiet, I was gonna wait that shit out.
Who's the first one?
We should have just
I
said,
think it was me.
we should have let it ring for
Yeah,
a
just
minute.
let the freaking awkwardness just extend out as long as possible.
Yep, no talking here. Just the quietest podcast in existence.
Yeah. Coming at you with the quietest podcast ever. This is us.
There's no talking.
No talking at all.
Just static.
Be like that Willy's Wonderland where freaking Nick Cage like didn't say a word to the whole movie.
I still
Yeah, not at all. You haven't seen that one yet?
No.
That's a good one, bro. You should
We
check
talked
out.
about it a little bit ago. I still need to watch it though.
I haven't watched it yet either.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see where Derek went? Mastodon and Lamb of God?
Yeah, I did see that. That was pretty cool.
Oh, check him out, dude.
old
Old
D-Rex.
Dariak.
Yeah, he freaking that looked like a cool concert too.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Derek, dude.
Is that like Eli? Is it from both? Like, is that one from Mastodon or Lamb of God? And then
I didn't watch him. I just seen what he said.
Yeah,
that one on the right, I think, is Mastodon.
it would make sense. Yeah, but
Seems like I think the one over here.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if that.
It's been a minute, dude.
yeah, it has
It's been a minute.
Been a couple of weeks since we.
We're excited to be back
It's true.
at you all with another episode of This Is Us.
And since that is the case, we're gonna do the thing early. So like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, join the Discord, do the whole kit and caboodle. Come on, man.
Yes.
Hitting caboodle. Not kicking poodles. Kicking caboodle.
Fiddle with it.
I mean,
fiddle with
I
it.
don't know. I was the one saying it, so it was very possible.
Kicking poodles, that's fun.
Yeah.
Poodles are a-holes, dude. Like, they, especially the full size ones.
Oh, the little one sucked too.
Yeah. You would know you had one.
I had one. I had a white little one, and his name was Little Man.
Yeah. That was your kid before you had kids.
I own my child.
Man.
He went
how,
everywhere.
How many people were always like, is that really his name?
Yeah.
All the time.
I give J Dub.
Oh, God. A little bit of brain freeze.
I'll shout that out to J Dub because I didn't know what to name him. So everybody just around the house when I got him was just like, "Come here, little man!" Like because he was so small. And I was like thinking of a name. I can't remember what I was coming up with. I came up with a name and Josh like, and I just keep it Little Man. I was like, yeah, that's his name, Little Man.
Dude, Corrosion of Conformity has a song called Little Man, so you're in good company.
Okay.
The song just straight Little Man.
Abe don't even know who that is.
His name sounds familiar, but I don't
See
know.
the world through bloodshot eyes.
This is your brother. That's why. Because he's talking about it at some point.
Boom, better doom, boom, better doom.
Damn, I did get a brain freeze.
Boom, better doom, boom,
That
boom,
sucks,
better
dude.
doom.
You know what they say when you get a
better doom.
brain freeze?
What's that?
Take the tongue and push it up against the roof of your mouth as hard as you can.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to like concentrate that.
Yeah,
and
because
take
it's
your mind
it's
off.
actually your soft palate that's getting frozen on the top of your mouth. So yeah, I've done it.
I usually
Makes
try
sense.
to,
Okay, I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah.
try to slam my head up against the wall.
Wham! Wham! Get Get it out!
Get that blood moving.
That's how I get water out of my ear.
Oh yeah, dude. I'll beat myself freaking sense.
I like all this water in there. I'll be like, just like smacking the living hell out of my head.
Yeah.
Until the water's like,
I had a lot of that
On vacay?
on vacay.
oh yeah.
How was vacation?
Dude, great. Got to detach from all of the
Society?
chaosness. I swam
Just
in
the hustle and bustle.
the lake a lot, right on Lake.
Erie?
No. Huron. Nice. Like you got Michigan over here. And Huron
Erie. I don't think you can swim in Lake Erie.
I don't think you can either. Or no, maybe that's. There's the one by Detroit.
You used to be able to.
You don't want to swim in anything by Detroit.
I have swam in Lake Erie. I've actually swam in all of the Great Lakes, but then again, that may have changed since that was like years ago. So
I know people still do. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
was
not
talking about
bad
one of our
for you.
buddies
It's so
went.
cold.
They went fishing over there, and I asked him. I was like, "How was it?" And it was, I think it was Lake Erie or whatever, the one over by Detroit. I don't
Yeah.
know which one that is, but he said he's like the water was green.
yeah,
I
it's
was like, ugh.
It looks like
Especially nowadays.
antifreeze.
I got to see freaking what's the biggest lake? Where the Edmund Fitzgerald went down.
is that Lake Superior?
Lake Superior. I got to go see
Nice.
the where it went down, like way off over wherever, because it's like on the border of, it's on actual Canada's border where it went down.
They should get some rich people in a submarine to go look at it.
I think it's deep, dude. It's like really deep down there. Like our Great Lakes are huge,
Yeah.
but like,
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at like the Pacific Ocean, like on Google Maps, like Caleb showed me it, and then like our lakes, and you could fit like probably 32 Lake Superiors and like that.
Oh, yeah.
Or more.
Well, that's why
They're
when
huge.
again, that's why when and you guys always wonder why am I fascinated with the water, but especially like oceans because they're so massive.
Bro, you would be proud of me. Like this whole vacation, like my sister, we call it we call it going out in the deep blue. Because like you got like the water like up close to shore is like you can see through it, so it's like really like light blue.
Yeah.
And then the dark parts, that's like the deep part.
Yeah.
Liz was always like, let's go out to the deep blue wave. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm like, I
I heard
can't
you
see.
swam like the whole time.
Oh, dude, I got some goggles.
So you do
and
the-
that water is crystal clear. So like when I go under, I can see. I'm like, okay, there's no like massive
Fish.
fish.
Abe's like expecting like megalodons,
Yes,
stuff like that. under
Absolutely,
there.
I'm expecting like a great white underneath my feet, and you know,
But yeah,
Like you're on.
but to be fair, even that is more than you have done. In
oh, dude, I was over
years.
past my head, dude.
Yeah.
I was down there, but like I could see. We went way far out.
Maybe that's the key is just being able to see like that.
Yeah.
You know,
But it is an actual. I looked it up. It is an actual like a phobia. They call it like a. It starts with like a TH or something. I don't know what it's. But a lot of people have it.
Thesociliomia.
Phobia.
I think that might is
that
something
it?
like that.
I heard some shit like that before.
I,
just been
like a
naming
guy.
stuff.
It's funny. I didn't like the video to show you guys, but I was going to show you guys. But this dude watched it and he has that phobia.
Oh, okay.
Of like when you're down like in the water and it's just like when you can't see like beyond and it's just like nothingness. Like you can see so far and then it's like
Like
you just see
murky or
black.
something?
No, it's like crystal clear, but your eyes can only see so far until it's like nothing.
Yeah.
And that the ocean continues past that like for
forever,
Forever.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, think about it. Like for a massive chunk of the world, like if you look back at like Alexander the Great, right? Like the whole thing, he conquered most of the known world, but he reached, that was the old stories, he reached the edge of the world, or what they thought was the edge of the world, because they hadn't discovered like the Americas and all that sort of stuff yet. And the whole thing was he wept for there were no more worlds to conquer. And so there's been massive chunks of, humans, human life, the lifespan, where we just didn't know because the ocean was too big to get across.
yeah.
It's like, think about it. Like Christopher Columbus, like he was trying to sail to India and ended up in America. Like that's how crazy that stuff
Well, I
was
think we're going the right way.
Take another swig of that bottle,
He's
boys.
like, and someone like that was steering fell asleep.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, we made
They
it.
just had no idea where anything was. 'Cause
Yeah.
back then they couldn't there was no.
Well, their maps
aerial
even
view.
back then were crazy.
Oh yeah, they have dragons and crap on them. There was all sorts of
Insane.
gnarly stuff.
I like when Graham and them pulled some of them old maps out.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, that is insane looking.
Yeah.
Like what maps used to look like.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And they're all different kinds.
yeah. No, that's crazy. But yeah, no, man. I went swimming out
That's
there.
awesome.
We there was a point to where it was like over my head, and I was like, because there was no drop off yet, and I mean we were out there because like that's like those lakes, like you can go
Sandbar?
those sandbars will go like a mile to 2 miles out. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
like they go way out there. But I think we were kind of getting to that drop off point because like the water got extremely cold, like where you're like, this is cold in here.
Yeah.
But the ground was still
kinda
good. You could
deep
still
water,
see
cold.
tons of rocks. There
Yeah.
was no seaweed anywhere ever. Like I didn't see none of that, thank God. But it was like I was looking. I'd go under. I'd go up high, get a breath, and then I would swim to the bottom, and I'd get to the bottom and like sit down there, and I'd look, and I'm like, that looks like there's a drop off there. Like, it looks like it's gonna start going down.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is my limit. And I knew Bean would be like, let's get rocks. I'm like,
We
See
no.
how far this goes down.
We did do that in the UP.
We did.
What was I can't remember the name of that lake.
That was a nice lake, though.
It was but yeah, it was a really nice but we did that. We were probably 13, 14, something like that. What we did was we took we grabbed 50-pound rocks and then basically like we did it two different ways if I recall correctly. One time we tried to walk out there and didn't we drop off of a boat doing that at some point?
Yeah.
Where we just hopped off the side of a boat
Jerry,
with a rock.
I think Jerry
and
had a
just-
boat and we
tried
got
to
on it.
hold.
We'd get out there and like grab it and then like jump off into the
Yeah,
water.
and just try to fall as far as you possibly could, like while holding onto the rock before your lungs gave out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's so like that's scary.
That's
to
some
me.
kid shit.
Yeah.
Because that's stuff you probably still
actually,
do
it's
that.
not.
right?
That's not at all.
For me, I would not do that now. Probably because I wouldn't be able to swim back up.
Yeah.
See, I've always been leery water because I almost drowned when I was young.
Yeah, that makes
So I was
sense.
like, wow, this is kind of scary.
Yeah.
I tell you, if I ate as much pizza as I did today, I wouldn't even go in the water.
Just float.
I've been a fat little piggy today.
It's all right.
Fucking fat pedestrian over here.
Dude, we were doing that all last week. When we were when we were working. We were just munching on stuff the whole time. I was doing it. I was doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, good
awesome.
vacay. Had a good time. Got to just chill and relax at the beach.
Got a bunch of time with the fam.
Yep. How you guys been?
Good. Yeah, just been chilling. Haven't cleaned my house, obviously.
Heck yeah. That's all
Me
right.
and Bino had a couple of jobs to go do. Well, actually, we only ended up doing one job total, I think.
Yeah, because
two.
that other one, I don't even know if you call that one
No.
a job. Like,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, really, yeah, it was kind of a light,
Yeah.
or Monday through Wednesday with him, but Tuesday and Wednesday were half days. So,
Yep.
but yeah, just driving for him,
yeah.
driving all over and in the big old truck.
Driving
so.
all
Back
over.
at her
Get
again,
it.
boys.
Listening to Chris D'Elia podcast endlessly.
Yeah.
We're on episode 20 something.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one, but
Yeah, I haven't
Shout out to all
touched-
my pairs.
Shout out. Dude, we heard that one, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we
Yeah,
did
we
too.
listened to that one.
Shout out to all my pairs.
Shout out to all the pear, bro. I need to start eating a lot more pear myself.
I love pears.
I do too.
All right, too.
I love
I'm not
them.
gonna lie. My favorite new thing that I've come up with in the last couple of years, and it's gonna sound odd, but it may not, is pears and peanut butter, like you would do with the like apples,
Yeah.
but with pears. It's freaking, dude, it's bomb because the pears are a little more. They're not quite as sweet as the apple, so it's like for me, anyways, it complements the peanut butter a little bit more. It's not
yeah.
overly sweet, but yeah, it's freaking awesome.
Frick yeah. I'm doing a
I'll try it.
fruit detox this week
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
So
All right.
That's right.
yeah, detoxing again.
Nice.
Getting all that stuff out my bowels. I'm gonna have a clean turd shoot. Clean turd
Clean
shoot, baby. Clean shoot, man. Why not, right?
Speaking of shooting, you should tell them what happened to that bathroom.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, dude, I forgot about that.
bathrobe?
No,
geez.
a bathroom, dude.
Oh, bathroom! Like
We were
someone
kinda
pooped
chill-
into a bathrobe.
We had to go take Whitney the scanner for a truck, and so we were just kind of chilling up in like where was we at? We was up by almost Lansing.
Close to Flint,
Yeah.
if I recall. Yeah.
And so we're just chilling. I'm like, all right, dude, I got to take a dookie. Where's the close bathroom at? So we go to
Oh man, you're playing games right there.
we
buddy.
go to McDonald's.
Oof.
Yeah, well, first I walked in. This is before I had to take a shit. I walked in, I get a sandwich, and then I come back out, and then we're like chilling for like another hour, and nothing's going on. I'm like, all right, I gotta go in there and take a shit real quick. I go walking in, bro, and this other chick like walks in with me. Where she like made conversation. Her and her husband. We were all just kind of talking. We're walking in. I'm like, why does it smell like a sewage in here? What is this smell? Dude, I look. There is a trail of shit leading from the men's bathroom all the way out the front door of the McDonald's.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Someone lost it, bro.
No, we think it was like a sewer rupture or something.
Something
like,
had to, yeah. Because I was like, "There's no way someone pooped that goddamn much." And like the lady like steps in and she's like, "Oh my god, is that shit?" And this guy, he goes, "Yep, yeah, it is." He's like, "Yeah, we're about to close the lobby, guys." I was like, "Yeah, don't worry, we're out of here, bro."
We don't want no McDonald's neither.
No,
Say, man, like their bathrooms are already that way. Like,
yeah,
you're going there, you eat McDonald's. That's what's gonna
it
happen.
was rough, dude.
You're just gonna blow that bugger out.
That sucked.
Did you step in it?
No, I probably got some poo juice on my foot.
It hit the freaking
Yeah.
the hairs. And
I noticed it before she did because she looked like she was on a mission to go to the bathroom herself. I wasn't desperate like that. And she stepped in it and I was like, oh no.
dang.
As soon as, before I did, because I didn't just freak out and run out, I looked everywhere. I'm like, is there shit on the handle? Like, I'm not touching this. You know what I mean?
You got on the mic.
You know what I mean?
Pooping,
I
man.
forgot about that,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I had to remind you of that one.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's dirty.
It's been a witness to me doing 2 airbags. That was a little sketchy, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was an airbag.
So see, now you know when I was talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
One of the scariest things that on that job is airbags, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
Because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You've got to do, I've seen you change a lot of those.
Yeah.
And they're always can be sketchy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Blow your face off.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy, man. I before I went on vacation, I was up at Walmart, and me and Jess were going to the car, and this old boy like loading his car up, and he didn't see me and Jess or something like that, and he was just as like pushed his leg off to the side and was just like, and he grunted. He was like,
Oh God.
I was like,
Hey,
Jess
bro.
is like, Jess keeps walking. He goes, oh, pardon me. I'm like, dang, bro. He pushed it out.
Not caring at all.
No, like he just was like loud, and it was like, I'm like, I get in the car, I'm like, babe, did you hear that? She's like, yeah.
That's disgusting, dude. Other strangers' farts
Like, he
are the
pushed.
most nasty thing.
He pushed to get that bugger out.
Yeah.
He was like,
Oh man. And
was like, there it is.
You know there was some like it wasn't a clean one.
Oh,
like
no.
if it made that kind of sound,
you got a
it's
man
never
pond
clean.
between them
Yeah.
two. Catch some of that spackle.
Oh my
Christopher
God.
Big Black Boykin. The main pond.
Yeah, dude. You gotta catch those freaking little squirty.
You remember
squirts.
when he caught him with that?
Yeah, he's like, what is that?
What is that?
He's like laying over the couch. And he has a piece of toilet paper like just
Washed
covered
up
in
in his
poop.
big old ass.
He's like, oh, that's a man pond.
That's disgusting. You know,
Rough.
Man.
Pooping.
nice one, Sam.
Dude, on vacation every day. So you got the cabin that we go to, which is Caleb's grandparents, and then you have these other three log cabins that a guy owns, and he does what are they called? Is it
Like the timeshare or Airbnb or something like
one of those? And so there's this old couple that was on the one next to us, and every morning, like we all come down to the front of the beach or whatever like that, and the dude had a freaking horn that he'd play.
Really?
Dude, it was terrible. No, but he wasn't good. He was just like just doing like warm ups, I guess.
He just don't
Did
know
it
how to play
for
it.
like 2 hours straight.
You ever notice that some
Caleb-
old people?
Caleb at
you
one
want to
point-
talk about horns?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when someone hit that dude's horn? I'm talking about his friend's request
yeah.
right there.
But Caleb started up the weed whacker and was like over by their trees, like whoa, just whacking.
Yeah.
Didn't stop the dude at all.
No, he just
No,
kept
he just
horning
kept
out.
going, kept horning.
I'm not okay. Like
He's a horny
don't get me wrong,
horner.
I'm a big fan of music, but do you guys like horns?
Hell no.
Because like
I mean, bro, like you got to be like,
any kind of horn, like saxophone, like trombone, like any of that.
you got to
play-
be good though.
And none of
Yeah.
them
For
can
me to be like, that's cool to sound like. I
Yeah.
like it. I'm not gonna go home and be like, hey, I'm gonna listen to this all day long.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like pop on some Kenny.
But if
G
you went to
or
like
something like
a
that,
jazz place or something like that, and they were
yeah.
tearing it up,
Yeah.
and they were like really, really good.
Yeah.
sure.
but it's not my favorite.
No,
like it's not, definitely not my
absolutely not.
favorite sound. It's
No.
like not even up there. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like you got this homeboy that's doing this. I'm like, bro,
he's probably doing it for some. And
no one wants to hear it.
the
So
reality is, it's like, and you said he was old, right?
Yeah, that's what I was
It's
saying.
one of those things where it's like
And
you
he
ain't
would
got enough
remind
time
you
to
of-
get good, bro.
He would absolutely remind you of this dude.
Yeah. Some old people, they just start picking up different shit because they have nothing going on.
Yeah.
They
Well,
have
he
nothing
could
to
come
do.
out and do the Pledge Allegiance with it.
I'm one of those. I might do stuff like that when I get old.
Yeah, you probably will.
I'm like, dude, I'm gonna pick up the trombone.
One person liked it out of the whole group. I was like,
Oh, I know who that is.
who?
Dad.
Yeah.
Dad loved that shit.
I'm like, do you like this? Dad's like, oh, it's all right. Like, we'd all be inside looking out the window, and Dad's just sitting there in his chair, and this dude just playing the horn.
Well,
I'm
Dad likes
wow.
what's that singer? Oh my God, never mind. I can't remember.
Nice.
We need a cricket sound.
Yeah, it's true. That needs to be a new.
Never mind.
I just play it in this because I'm like comatose. Like I said, I've been a fat little piggy bitch
But
today.
the boss or whatever his name was, I don't remember. Can't remember his real name. They called him the boss.
I don't.
I have no clue.
Well, he had trumpet.
The boss. Right on.
Yeah.
All right, well, I was in the middle telling my fat
Bruce
piggy story.
Springsteen.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
That's who.
All right.
That one took
It
a while.
came to him. He got it. But yeah, dudes.
Yeah.
We are running it, dude.
Okay then.
It's been a minute though.
Yeah, it's true.
Sorry, guys. I ate too much today. I'm literally like kind of combed out.
Me too a little bit. I ate some of that
Yeah.
pizza with you. I'm like feeling it in my gullet.
You can't keep them lips off that mic, dude. You just cannot do it.
Sam's gonna be like, "F you guys."
It would be like,
Yo,
Every time you see Sam, he's like,
Yeah, I know. Every time I look over, he's like giving it a kiss every time.
one day I'm gonna be over here like,
sleeping.
He's gonna take a nap.
You go like see Sam, and Sam's just like in his bed, like with the mic.
you got shit on the mic.
What's going on here?
Oh,
Guy's his
man.
favorite dude right there.
Oh jeez,
Who is that? Five Finger?
God.
Five Finger frog farts?
5 fingers sell out much. Oh, you mean we can make lots of money about this? Let's make horrible rock.
You know, I'll show you guys this one right here.
I'm sorry. People love that band.
Yeah, but not me.
Oh my! Hey,
Hey man, what you in my crack for, dog?
Listen to it. Listen to it.
look at his shirt too.
That is like
He goes,
All up
listen.
in that crack. You thirsty?
That's his Diddy dog.
oh
Dude,
man.
look at him though. Hey, what you got going on, cuz?
You know what the weird thing is though?
Put your ass away.
With that thing is like that dog took no time like
all.
moving to that spot. And, like, it's one of those things where you're like, and that chair is open like that, and I knew that dude is sitting on that all the time. So it's like
That dog's-
that's not the first time that happened at all.
Right.
Wow.
Because he just went straight there.
Oh God, that's starting to gross me out now.
Hey.
Thinking about a freaking dog's rough tongue on your freaking cheeks.
Oh man.
No. All right, yeah, let's not watch that anymore.
Dude, that was.
It's grossing me out. He probably got some poo flakes on that.
Oh man, but that's what dogs are all about, dude. They're all about.
Oh, they
that
say
freaking-
hello.
Yeah.
Oh
They're
my
just-
God.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
Puppy ate it like groceries.
dude, that's ridiculous.
That's funny.
So there's this guy on TikTok. I freaking think he's hilarious. He splices himself into like people's podcasts. It's not legit. He's just, but he's just hilarious.
How do you find that drive to do that hard work? Meth. I said meth. You gotta dangle that carrot in front of yourself, dude. Take what you want and say, listen, bitch, you can't have it until the work is done. I started microdosing it 2 months ago, and from the second I wake up, the moment I go to bed, it's all I care about. I'm having a little trouble with this. You got rocket science, brother. If I don't want to smoke meth till I'm done with work, my 10-hour day of tasks, done in one. Really? Yeah. And then I can spend the next 23 hours breathing through a pipe. I'm gonna leave some behind for you when the podcast ends. Please try it. You know it does for your life. I love that. Absolutely. That's a great spot to end. If you're not gonna do it, just let me know. Because I want it. How do you find
And then he's got his follow up after that.
everyone else on my meth addiction? TikTok comments are asking for it. I really love the comments section. Well, I really don't. Here's your update. I ain't quitting. World War II. You know what? Hitler and the entire German frontline hadn't come. They were all on meth. And with the performance, I'll catch you up. It was fucking terrifying. There's gonna be a lot of interest in this. Oh, he's not interesting? You know why they were all on meth? Because they did a study and found out that dulls your empathy and makes you feel superhuman. What idiot wouldn't want that? Clearly, you should read the study first. Clearly, I skimmed it. Clearly, you're a fucking nerd. I view myself, but now I'll take that.
It's not really the way I viewed myself, but now I'll take that.
I'll take that.
I love the music on it because that's always like the music, like some rich entrepreneurs like trying to tell people.
Yeah, be serious about it. It's like they're giving you like a speech that you like.
Yeah.
Listen up.
It's like, it's a win-win.
What's hilarious is that all that whole thing about freaking the Nazis being on speed and stuff is totally true. Yeah, which
Yeah,
is insane
yeah,
to me. Like,
yeah.
it's one of
Dude, we
those-
was listening to that guy on Joe Rogan talked
Yeah,
about
they're
it.
freaking, yeah, like because he was talking about, oh God, what was that guy's name? It was some sort of weird.
His last
German
name was like Euler or
because
something.
he was clearly of German descent.
Yeah,
full on.
His grandpa was a Nazi.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
And but it was it's fascinating. It's like it's totally true. Like freaking that's why they have like video of like a Hitler at the Olympics, like, you know, back in the day, of like him just like sitting there all jittery at the freaking side thing, just like can't stop moving.
Jeez.
Yeah, because they're all on meth. That's how they got across Poland in 14 days or whatever it was.
That's how he
like-
said it's like you don't have empathy for people. Like,
Yeah.
no, meth heads definitely don't.
Yeah. And I don't know if they necessarily, if it was technically, because I don't know what the composition of meth is. I know it was some sort of speed type thing, you know, but
Yeah.
it's insane that
They
that
probably
was-
had that good shit.
they probably had like, yeah, because again, think about
He probably had his scientists freaking cooking it up.
100%. Because think about it, and then freaking all the Nazi scientists went over to freaking NASA,
Yeah.
Right.
which is another freaking bonkers.
What's his name? Oh, damn.
You know it.
No, I don't actually.
The guy over the scientist.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but I was hoping.
I know. Von Braun or something, Werner von Braun or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I think that was the guy's name.
But back to the entrepreneur thing, I was watching this video of this guy. He's talking to like this other guy. It was so cringy to watch. He's telling them, he's like, yeah, you know, he's like, I've got 7 masters and all these degrees. He's like, yeah, they all work for me in my office. Because like I'm waiting for a punchline. I'm like, no, you don't get like funny out of those guys. The punchline is like he's just trying to look fucking cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like you're just trapped in the conversation with this full bred douchebag. Hey, I got 7 masters. They work in my office for me. Oh, dude, shut up.
Well, again, that's people that have dedicated their entire life to just their job.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
And
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
No one likes them.
No, not at all.
The hell-
It's like everybody, their wife and kids hate them. They're still married. Like, and if they're not, their kids hate them even more. They live nightmare lives.
Did you guys ever see that video where there's like a panel of dudes? All the dudes on the left are like millionaires. All the dudes on the right are just like average Joes. And the one dude's like a big rip guy. He's like talking to the guys who aren't like on steroids and millionaires. He's like talking trash to the guy, like, look, no one would respect you, dude. You got bitch tits and all this. He's like saying that stuff to the guy, and then the guy was just like hitting him back with like, he's like, yeah, I bet you're, just like roasting this millionaire. And the dude's like, dude, I'll come over there and smack the shit out of you. He's like, you sure you want to do that in an open carry state? And he's like, I don't think you want to do that, bud.
Right.
You seen that?
Oh yeah, the guy was packed.
Yeah, it's packing the gun. I'm like, dude, please go smack him and
Yeah.
get shot on live TV. We all want to see you get shot.
I did too. I was like, do something. Good shot.
Yeah,
Good shot,
please.
big boy.
Yeah,
Jeez.
because he was a total douchebag.
It was.
The other dude the other guy's like, I'm not just going to sit here and let you belittle me because you're a millionaire on steroids. Like,
Yeah, it's like you think that somehow makes you better than me. It's like, nah,
right,
bro.
yeah, right.
Yeah, but in their mind, they think that they are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, that's how elitists, that's how they look at stuff. Is they're like, oh, well, everybody else is sheep or just resources to be mined, basically. Which is a sad state of the world.
They can
Yeah.
mine the resources of my inner colon. Damn! Oh, God. What? Oh my God.
Okay.
That's enough. That is enough.
Talking about poo talk, that's an eagle freaking just dumping a load.
Dude, that was a lot of freaking poo coming out that
Yeah,
butt.
dude.
It was like, "Brow."
He goes,
Sound like Mario.
Man.
Oh my God. Oh, dude.
Nasty old grandma. Just ripping ass. Dear
This is
Lord.
disgusting.
The dude looks like he got a synthol on his arm.
Oh my. Dude, we got 2 more minutes.
And the endless farts.
Oh my God. People recording this.
I would.
I would be so mad if someone recorded me doing colonoscopy farts. Jesus Lord.
That one rumbled the room.
World of Farts. That's the
Is that the name of the page?
yeah. I'm just like, oh my Lord. I didn't know such a thing
I
existed.
want to show these guys this one. I think Eli would get a kick out of this.
All right.
Yeah, but you hit it so hard it shook the foundation.
It ain't hurting your house for nothing. I've been doing this for 25 years.
These guys work out here on the street and have fucking, the guys work on the main street right around the house and shook.
Well, I fucking do this every day, so I don't know why you're out here cussing at me, sir. I appreciate it. We do a lot of work, and we treat everyone with respect. But when you come out here cussing at me, I'm not going to treat you with respect. You understand that? I'm not doing anything in your home at all.
I understand.
Okay, well, don't come out here and cuss at me. That's all I'm saying.
You got an operator's license for that thing? It's a fucking skid steer.
Have a good day, bud. If you would have came out here and been polite to me, I would have definitely treated you a lot different. But when you come out here cussing at me, I have nothing for you. Nothing.
I'm a home inspector.
Okay, I'm a home inspector. I don't give a fuck what you
Yes. There goes my hero.
In the beginning, that's what he says in the very beginning. The guy.
What the fuck you did, but you hit it so hard it shook the foundation.
It shook the foundations.
He's like, I ain't hurting your home.
These guys work out here on the street and have fucking, the guys work on the main street right around the house and shook.
Well, I fucking do this every day.
Dude,
I love
beautiful.
that shit, bro.
Yeah, dude. I seen that. I was like, yeah,
That's what
we've
you.
been.
That's what you call matching their energy.
Yeah, you have to
for
see
sure.
that.
Yeah.
You have to.
He's like, I don't know what you did, but it shook it so hard. It shook the.
Shook the foundation, dude.
He's like, well, I've done this every fucking day.
25 years.
At the very end of the video, the guy, he's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, nice.
He's like, I appreciate that. And then the guy like turns around. The guy, like the contractor, was like, man, he's like, I gotta get some coffee. Been a day for that old boy. But imagine that,
Yeah,
You
no,
go on
I-
a subdivision like that, you got people always just up your.
I've
butt.
gotten some heated arguments out on the side of the road or in places with drivers or their bosses or, yeah, way more heated than that. Believe it or not.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. But it's after a certain point, it's like I don't think it's going to get too much more heated with you. Like after a certain
Right.
point, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Then again, there's like was some of the people, I won't say a particular grouping, but foreigners. No,
Foreigners like to argue and debate. Dude. I was watching what was it on this guy who was a German. He was like, the difference between Germans and Americans. He's like, you guys like to debate and argue with people that you don't get along with or agree with. He's like, we just get rid of them out of our life. And the dude was like, yeah, we know. We know that you guys do that.
Yeah.
oh man, I do have a question for you, Abe. How long has that request been sitting there?
1 week.
Because if
One
I
week.
had to, okay, I was about to say if I had to guess, probably 6 months.
Well, give it another 6 months, it'll be there.
I got one too, but I accept it. I should.
You know,
totally
the
do-
thing is like when it comes to like actual Facebook, like I don't check a lot of nothing on there.
No.
Like I use it for videos and like my business.
Yeah.
And then like for E to send me messages. Other than that, like I'll have like freaking messages for days. I just don't open them.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't use it like
Like if someone
in
really
that way.
needs to get a hold of me, just text me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call me, text me. That's fine.
But,
But like there's so many different forms. Like you can get a hold of people through freaking Instagram, Facebook,
Snapchat.
Snapchat. You're like, dude, just call me.
Yeah.
Or text me.
Yeah.
Like, we'll go from there. Like I'm tired of going. Like I use like what they're intended to be used for. Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah.
Snapchat, I'll do a stupid video of my face or something.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like I'm not looking to have like a big long conversation with John.
No, hell no.
It's like how people like on Facebook will want to do like freaking they'll want to do their little freaking misspelled novel,
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna name names, but I've seen that shit way
too many times. It's just because you're just like, wow, you were just putting your unintelligence on display.
Yeah.
like at the full.
Like I love it when people like. I mean, that's all of pretty much any of these social media platforms. You just get to see
yeah.
people's
Stupid come out.
their political side.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You see
Everybody
that too.
everybody's political is all get out.
Always.
Oh, dude. And I'm like, I can't.
No, I'm like I use them for like entertainment. Dude.
Yeah.
Like really, like I mean, my go-to is YouTube, and then lately it's been X.
Yeah.
I've been going on
Couple
X.
knockout videos.
That's the wild freaking west of the X.
X. I know. I've started messing around on there.
I'm on there, but whew, some
watched
of them things I'm like, wow, there was no filter there. I just seen a dude get unalived
Yeah.
with a pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's what I do. I like
it's quick.
I like Instagram for like reels because they make me. I think the funniest.
Yeah, Instagram's reels.
And then I go to the
Facebook.
Wild West. I go to X for to be shocked, and I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I see one
I see
video.
someone
I'm
get
like,
hit by a train, I'm like,
here.
If they're getting hit by a train, there's a 95% chance it's in India.
Yeah.
Dude, I seen
They
this
battle
one
trains
video.
out there.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason.
I seen this one video on X. It was like over, I think, in China. It was this Chinese lady. She was working
Rockstar.
a press, like a
Yeah.
machine press,
I seen that.
and she put her arm in to fix something, and this press like freaking flattened her arm,
Pancake it.
pancake. She pulls it out, and it's just like nothing. Like her muscle is like thin as paper. I'm like, that's it. I'm like, I'm off. I can't even. I like that. Like, and that was like the first video I opened up.
Yeah.
I was like, no,
Abe, do you see,
that's enough for Abe.
have you seen the weird ones where like they're swimming in water, and like there'll be like some murky water, and they'll be like swimming, and they'll just be like, and they die.
It gets shocked or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what it was because it took me forever to figure out like what is in the water because there's no zapping or no sound. They just go under this water.
Yes,
and
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, and then they'll. 'cause
Now
I'm
I
like,
probably will.
I'm like, are they playing dead? Are they doing something goofy? And then come to find out, no, there's like these people are like testing the water with their body to see if there's a current or electricity,
Oh wow.
and then it zaps them, and they're just like,
Yep. Well, now you played
like,
around too much.
oh, okay, so they are actually dying.
That's insane, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the X is a completely different.
That's wild.
I see one where this dude dove into like shallow water.
Yeah.
And he immediately like comes back up and there's just like a giant hole in his head.
Good lord.
Yeah. And there was another one where the dude dove in, broke his neck or his back, and his body's like floating there. And dude, it's for like a solid minute. Like he's just like sitting there floating. And there's all of his buddies are around just like being stupid, like making jokes and shit. I'm like,
Get him out.
I'm like, I would notice that, dude. Like immediately.
Get him out of the water.
Some people are just, dumb.
Well, they just want that freaking fame. They're like, let me record this.
Yeah.
You get
Well,
the
even
same.
but there's guys swimming in the water with them is what I'm saying. They're just like swimming around them. They're like eventually they touch them and like move them. They're like looking at them, inspecting them. I'm like, get that dude out of the water,
Stop
Jesus.
filming and do
Yeah.
something. Like, then again, that's just the society that we live in now. I mean, think about it, right? The freaking Haktua girl is now famous for like,
She's on Bill Maher.
Exactly. It's just like, what is happening? Like,
She's
Oh,
to the
on what?
world.
Bill Maher?
She's on Bill Maher.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's just like, and then he's like talking to her, and just like she clearly knows nothing about half the stuff he's talking about,
No.
and it's just like, but at the same time, it's like, what did we expect? This
Right.
was a girl making blowjob jokes, and now
Yeah.
she's everywhere.
Yeah, it's, I don't blame her. I mean, Bill
No,
Maher,
no.
but Bill Maher got a hold of me. I'd be like, oh, hell yeah. But at the same time, I would go into there knowing I'm like, yeah, the internet's going to roast me on this because I don't know Jack.
Absolutely. Well, she got up like on a concert and she was like giving
Yeah.
like a political speech. I'm like,
And there was just crickets. No one said anything.
no one said nothing. We're like, I don't know if we should be listening to you,
No.
you at all.
Nah.
I think there's only one topic we should listen to you on. Like,
Spitting on dicks.
Oh, dude, bro, man, you killed me the other day when we were playing Call of Duty. You talking about the grenades, like just completely like.
Because this dude threw this grenade in there, and it was like all these like red flames, and like all my shit almost froze up. So I was like, "Hey man, did you hear about this new grenade?" He's like, "Oh, what's it do, stun?" I'm like, "Nah, I fuck shit up at the house, dog."
Straight up, like I was rolling. Dude. That
was pretty good.
That was,
Like, it's funny, but it's remember that we was hiding out in that house, right, camping it down.
Yeah.
And that grenade came out of nowhere and hit you right in the face.
Yeah,
It was a flashbang, but it literally was like, pow.
yeah, yeah.
And we're like we're like
like where'd that come from?
that dude threw that into his face and was like never there.
Yeah, never came in and killed us or
I
nothing.
was like, where did that come from? That was wild.
oh man.
Yeah, or the time that I was just
Joe.
what's that?
where did it come from? Where did it go?
Cotton Eye Joe, dude.
Or the time I was just like I was having a terrible game like on Call of Duty. I mean, some people probably just have amazing games all the time.
Not me.
Not me either. I was like crouched down, hidden behind this wall, and like not even in combat. And these like other dudes are shooting at each other. And this sniper goes to aim up and shoot this guy, misses him, and shoots me through the fucking wall in the head. I was like, "Come on, bro!"
Eli's like sitting there like, what do I do? Pink.
Sam was like, I just suck at this.
Or Sam's like, they're cheating.
Yeah. Like, we'll have a guy that's like murking us, dude. And Sam was like, dude, that
That's
dude,
the only
that dude
guy
just
that I-
switched. Like he's cheating.
That's the only dude that I ran into that I think was
No, you said it about another guy. You reported another guy one time.
no.
Yeah.
I was going to report that guy.
Remember that, Abe? Am I alone here? No, you would.
I don't remember that.
I do.
But did you go 50 and 16? And you're just like, come on now. What do you have on your computer, dude? What programs are you running right now?
Skill. That's all that dude does.
That could be it.
That dude's
Because Caleb
life
thinks he
is
was just that good.
Call
But
of
I'm like,
Duty, dude.
that's not good. That's like
Top tier, dude.
record breaking.
Well, I mean, think about it. There are those people that, you know, it's as insane as it sounds. Like there are all those like esports guys that make millions of
Oh, yeah,
dollars,
yeah.
you know, doing that. That was probably
Not
his-
Doc no more. Doc's gone.
He's on X, though.
Oh, is he? Oh, Doc's on that.
Dude,
huh?
yeah.
That's
All his
only
sponsors.
That's
is
the
gone.
only
What happened
platform
with
that
him?
will allow him on anymore.
What happened with him?
Oh,
Because
geez.
I don't because I never watched him to begin with. But
He was trying to like meet up with like this 13 or 14-year-old chick at Comic-Con.
cool. He should
Yeah,
have been
she's
shot.
younger. I don't think she was that young, but she was underage.
She was underage, that's for sure. That's what blows my mind. It's like these dudes that have so much money, like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their wife is hot.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Doc's wife was hot. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? You got caught at the one Comic-Con like cheating on your wife with an adult, and then now you get caught
Meeting
texting
with a minor.
with a minor.
Yeah.
Meeting up at Comic-Con or whatever that is.
People are twisted, dude.
And I'm like, dude, you have a Ferrari, you have a mansion, you have a hot wife. What's going on?
Right? No, 100%.
always
He
looking
has
for
a
something.
Lambo.
It's a
Lambo.
It's a weird ass sickness, dude. That's
It
what
is,
people
dude. It's
get.
like
it's fucking
it's like
weird.
brain rot, dude.
Yeah.
Like it gets in them, and they can't help themselves.
Yeah,
like
that's exactly. There's
Like you have that much
sickness.
money, and you've probably been to a lot of parties and seen a lot of things, and like that's the forbidden fruit that people should never go to, and that's what they want.
Yep.
Because they can't have it. They can have everything else. They just can't have that. And they're like,
It's true.
Yeah.
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 Yep. We should start publicly lynching them and hanging them,
Oh, speaking of X and Wild,
and like they do over in third world countries, throw tires on them and catch them on fire and shit,
dude, speaking of that, and it like turned my stomach a little bit, but it was like I don't remember what year it was. It was black and white, like maybe the 30s or 20. I don't remember, but it was a photo on X of a wedding that a 37-year-old and his 12-year-old bride,
Yeah, they used to do that stuff a lot back in
Yeah.
the day.
and she was
I've seen
standing
that,
upstairs,
Sam.
and did you see
I've
that?
seen that. That was so fucked up, dude.
I was like, this. Why are they showing?
So that's the
this?
thing. It goes as far back as that crap.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Dude,
it's
yeah,
it's
when
been
that
a
was
part
like
of
legal.
history.
Well,
that.
think about it. Like going back to like even like the Kings and stuff like
Right.
that. Like back in the day, they would freaking they. And here is the reality that is the messed up part. Unfortunately, is that unfortunately like females their prime actual like baby having years actually starts like when in their teenage years and actually goes into their their early 20s. The unfortunate truth is like that's why they did that stuff a lot back in the day, on top of them being perverts and freaking crazy
Yeah.
psychopaths and crap. But it's messed up, dude.
Very,
Yeah.
very much.
It's disturbing.
All throughout history.
And the picture said, like, bet you don't see this every day. I'm like, nope.
No.
I don't see that every day.
well, it's like that over in like third world countries still to this day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're always trying to push it lower too.
Like, not to get political, but I'm going to get political.
Get political.
Have you
Let's
guys
get
have you guys seen this shit going on in like Canada? Like they've got all the people that are like doing all the prayers out in the streets and like blocking all the streets off and stuff like that in Canada now. Yeah, they're like shutting down traffic so to go out and you know how they do their prayers and stuff like that. And where I think it's France, right? Didn't they take in a bunch of immigrants in France?
Yeah, I
wasn't
think
it?
That's- yeah, it's
Islamic.
crazy over there.
Yeah, there's like riots going on, people getting stabbed and looted, and
Oh,
it's like crazy as shit. I'm like, okay, that's probably coming near us soon because we've got all of them here
Oh,
living
yeah.
in our country
it's
now.
gonna be bad. It's
New York is like completely packed.
Oh yeah, and that's the hilarious thing is they had this they had that whole thing that was so funny to me. They're like oh yeah, bring all these immigrants in and freaking give them the money and set them up at these hotels. Meanwhile, like our homeless people that are actual like,
Yeah.
American citizens,
Right.
like dying on the side of the street,
Veterans
and, stuff.
and shit.
And you're like you're sitting there, and then all of a sudden they're like, wait a minute, we can't handle the overflow. It's like you think?
Yeah.
What do you think the rest of the country's been saying this whole
Right.
goddamn time? What do you think Texas has been saying?
Well, and yeah, exactly. Texas is like, yeah, they're branching off. Of all.
done.
Yeah, they're done with that.
Do you remember what they tried to tell Texas to do?
Yeah,
to lay down,
to stand down, yeah.
to stand down with their firearms and just let them pass through.
And they didn't.
Yeah, they're like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, this is Texas, bro.
Like, yeah, we're not just letting people walk through here.
No.
No.
In your backyards,
Yeah.
crap, dude. It's like, nah.
That's
No,
the thing
no,
too.
no.
I was seeing. You guys ever? I won't say his name but there's a guy. He was saying statistics show like, back in like the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, like the average like to get a house back in the day was like 59. You had to make like $59,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like $106,000
Oh, yeah.
for
Right.
a home in the U.S. and places like, what is it? The casino place.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, they're like that. They're even higher. Like you got to make way more.
Well, that's what they said in LA is the average income in LA is about $60,000 a year, and the average house costs I think they said $500,000 to buy a house in LA. So there's literally no way that
Yeah.
a person, like, unless you make it big doing whatever the thing is, a big name actor, big name comedian, something
Right.
like that, you will never have the opportunity.
And a lot of these like houses are going like in foreclosure, and then the big what is it? I think it's like Rockwall or some
Rockwell.
Yeah, plus-
Rockwell.
plus
They're coming in
freaking,
and buying it up, and then just like
Bill
renting
Gates
it.
is doing the same thing, dude. You see that? He's buying up all these houses in the same way. Then they're going to be freaking renting this crap out to people. And to be fair, the statement has been made: people will own nothing and they'll be happy about it. And that's
Yeah.
the reality. Is that's what's being pushed. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I totally.
That's insane.
Agree with
Sad
that.
state of the world.
It's like,
Yep.
They want everything for themselves and nothing for you.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
want it all.
Well, and that's the way. And the unfortunate truth is since the dawn of time, that is what people in power have done. Is they basically, because again, they people want to go back to kings and serfdoms and stuff like that, where they have all of the control and all of the power and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's
and
kind of
just like here in
your
our
dad
little
was saying a
town,
little
dude.
today. What Uncle Brad was saying today a little.
Oh,
yeah.
Just kill them.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like back then, they just killed you.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, yep, this is ours now.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they just take it.
Well, that's the thing. Like just in our little town, dude. Like you could look at like a what are they? A double wide, not a trailer, but a mobile home or whatever, like a double wide or whatever like that. You could get it and put it on a piece of land, like 95,000, or whatever, like not even $100,000. Nowadays, like people sell those things, it's like $250,000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You're like, huh?
Yeah. No,
It's wild.
That's insane.
anybody I know right now that's looking for homes, they're
They're not.
yeah,
they
you
can't.
can't
They're like
afford
they're
it.
just stocking money back because they're like, well, hopefully
One day
the bottom falls out.
Yeah.
and you can. But I mean, if these big corporations are buying them up,
yeah.
yeah.
There won't even. They'll shrink the available market, that there is
Yeah.
there, and it'll be everybody has to rent. Nobody owns anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the ones that do own stuff, they're going to try and push them out.
Oh yeah,
You know,
well, and they've done that, and people have done that for years. Corporations have done that, governments have done that. It's just
Well, we went down in Toledo and we did work down there. You see how
Yeah.
many abandoned homes are
Oh,
just
dude.
everywhere.
it's insane.
It's like even the factory that we went into, there's like working parts of the factory, and then there's parts of it that is just abandoned with all the windows busted out. I'm like, what? I'm like, what is going on here?
You like,
like
remember,
screw this place.
you like, do you remember chasing that dude through Toledo?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, don't let him leave.
Yeah.
I'm chasing some dude through Toledo at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're gonna get shot or something.
Speaking of almost getting shot, I went to Detroit a couple of weeks ago in the interim. I went to see a concert. Last time I go to Detroit, by the way, ever.
What was it? Just battered traffic or something? Or
No,
just-
dude, because literally there was almost a shootout in the street right outside the concert venue.
Oh,
like
okay.
we went to go see Brandon Lake. He's this like Christian singer. I was the one I sent you the Snapchat about that one night. And I can't remember what I said about it. But anyways, we get done with the concert and we're all ready to go home. It's late at night. It's like 11 o'clock or something like that. We're going to pull out of this thing. And these two people start yelling at each other. And there's somebody inside of this car that's yelling at some dude, some little thug dude. And all of a sudden, both of them pull out guns and start pointing them. And we're just like, so I was riding with Joel, who's been on the podcast before. But wow. So we're sitting there, we just peel out and freaking like get out a completely different way than what they were trying to like funnel us out of. I'm like, I'm not driving into a freaking shootout that's about to happen. And again, it was like literally like maybe 150 yards outside of the concert venue.
Jeez.
Because that's the thing is Detroit, it's like they've gentrified the little downtown section, but you go anywhere outside of that and it's a hellhole.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's bad.
I did not know that.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
It's nutty.
That's the world nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, you cut me off.
Yeah, dude, just watch X. You can see
Oh my God, I
road
heard
rage
it.
shots constantly.
All the time, dude. It's like I'm like, ah!
Did you
like
see-
I feel like when he's getting like that person's getting shot, I'm like,
Abe's getting PTSD from videos.
Did you guys watch that one where there was an assassination attempt on that guy, and the dude runs up on the truck and he had bulletproof glass, and he's like trying to shoot the guy in the driver's seat, and it's hitting glass. And then after they're done, he rolls his window down and freaking kills the guy.
Dang.
Did you see that one?
No.
I didn't see that one.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that one.
He's like, he runs up, he's like, bam, 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 and it's like bulletproof, so it's not going through. He's like waiting for him to be out of ammo, and he's like, and he starts shooting him back.
No, I seen one on X. It was a night or two ago, and I haven't been on X since then. Because
Dude, I'm with you though.
it really messed me up. I was like, "What did I?"
It's like
just
I couldn't
watch?
sleep that night.
It was just, it was insane, dude. I was like, it was the first like one of the, and I'm like, okay, I know this is not my algorithm because I'm like, I don't watch this stuff ever.
I don't know that X
But it's just
has
like
an algorithm.
I don't think it does
because
dude.
I think it's just random stuff that you get. Like, 'cause,
Yeah.
like you go from freaking shootings to like animal attacks to porn to like everything.
Yeah.
Like it's literally everything.
X is
And you're
like,
just like
like I said, it's like there's no filter on anything. Like you said, porn. Like you'd be like scrolling through, you're like,
you're like, whoa,
Unless
what?
unless if it's illegal, that's what Musk said. If it's illegal,
Yeah.
we'll take it down.
no, it's crazy. Like
But,
the
like-
one I watched.
Murder videos ain't illegal.
Yeah,
No.
I won't be too graphic about it, but it was like this guy was at a table, and he had his wife and 2 kids with him.
Yeah.
and this guy ran up behind him. Did you
Yeah,
see that
I
one?
seen that one.
And he popped that dude.
Yeah, I was
like
like
3 or 4 times in the back of his
yeah,
head.
and then blood just goes.
And he like
everywhere.
falls back. He like tenses up and he like falls back, and like there's just blood everywhere. I'm like, what the
Right.
actual frick?
right in front of his kids.
Right in front of his kids. His kids are screaming. I'm like, this video should not be allowed on here. I don't care if the dude deserved it or if he was in like a gang. I don't know, but that was, dude. I was like,
Those guys
I
usually
haven't been
are.
on it. I haven't been on it, and since then I was like,
kind of
that's.
drug-
I haven't been on it in a while myself because it's just
Because he just like
too
fell
much.
over the table, and his like son that's like 5 or 6 years old like screaming to high heaven.
Yeah.
And his little girl was there. I'm like, what just happened?
I seen this video. There's these things called alligator shears. I know what they are because I used to work with them. It's like a standalone thing that you like put copper pipe in, and then like one thing will come down and hold it down, and then the blade will come and chop it.
Oh God.
And the other thing comes back, and you just push it through. And this dude was in the middle of chopping shit up, and he puts his head in there,
Oh my God.
Thwap.
freaking grabs him, and then comes down, chops his head off, lets it up, and his dead body falls, and his buddy comes running over and just starts freaking out. I was like, that guy's an idiot. First of all, you'd never put your head or hands or anything.
True, but someone should have trained him properly.
Right.
My
right.
opinion, like that dude should have been trained. Because I mean, like like common sense,
Well,
like, but some people don't have that.
That had to have been in some other country.
Oh, it
'Cause,
was third world for sure.
It's one of those things where it's like, say what you will, about OSHA standards and everything like that, but like, and not every place follows them. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, they are in place for.
They're
a reason.
there for a
'Cause, like, I
reason.
can remember I was doing this job one time. It was at this factory, and I was just like. And I quit over it because I was like, they were sitting there, and like I go up on this welding machine, and this welding machine was partially broken. So every time it like you went to weld a piece, it shot flaming hot slag onto you. Like it just shot, and I'm sitting there like after like literally 20 minutes of a shift, I have burnt holes in my shirt, and I'm gonna get scars like freaking like I'm like. nah. And I was just asking the one lady who was like working on the other side of the line. I'm like, hey, what's the deal with this thing? Can we like get this fixed or something? She's like, no, it just does that. You just gotta, get used to it. I'm like, I'm not gonna ever get used to getting melted by freaking slag metal. Like, no, I'm good. I'm out. I'm not for this $750 an hour job.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out.
Yeah.
See ya.
Like, no, dude.
Walking.
I'm
Yeah,
just like,
that's if you watch videos in India, I don't know what it is. These guys are like train surfers, dude. I don't get it.
oh god,
Dude,
that
they're
stuff.
getting smoked like every day by trains. They like it's dangerously close. Like this one guy's like videoing himself. He's like getting closer and closer to this train while it's coming behind him, videoing himself. He's like, the train's like, bam, slams into the guy. Kills him.
You know what I really think it boils
I'm
down
like,
to?
good lord, bro.
As weird as it's going to sound insane, it is going to sound insane, but social media as a whole is actually to blame, in my opinion, because there are these people that are out there, they are looking at, they have such a garbage life, right? Like everything is awful. They're so poor. They're so broke that in their mind, they're like, if I can get one viral video, one thing, it'll pull
I
me
agree.
out of that whole
I agree
thing.
110% with you.
And
with
so
that.
they're doing more and more insane
all of this stuff is captured.
Oh, yeah.
While they're doing this.
Yeah, because otherwise, how would you get? It's like no. They're filming it on purpose. They're trying to get out of the social structure that they're currently in by using the internet. And it's like, say what you will, but that's kind of to blame.
They
for
got
it.
those dudes that'll be like the train will be flying and they'll be hanging off the side of it. They'll see poles coming and they'll try to like dodge the poles. Then they'll get dinged and they fall off on
A
this.
ding on one of those.
Dude,
bullet
that's
trains.
dead.
Yeah.
You're done.
Oh yeah, no, because they always fall off and die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I've seen so many train death videos over there. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Quit doing that.
One that I watch them because they're disturbing, but it's the war videos. You guys see those?
Yeah, like which war? Like the Middle East or like Ukraine, Russia?
Ukraine, Russia.
Yeah. They're
Like when
both
just
messed up.
dropping bombs and stuff.
Yeah.
Down, there's like,
Jeez.
and
Or
like
even
a lot
like
of them take
some-
their own lives. Like if they get hit by like a bomb and just wounds them or mangles their leg,
Yep.
they're like bleeding and they get scared and they
That and also don't want to get captured,
Right.
Because what they're doing to prisoners is war crimes, like straight up
Yeah.
atrocities.
but there's that X is loaded with those too.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what I was watching over in I
Drone
think it's
attacks.
Bangladesh. Like all of these people, I wish I knew like the names of these groups because I don't. But it's
Well, there's so many of
It's
them,
like
though.
race wars. Like they're finding certain races that like they're trying to extinct. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In Bangladesh, they're like breaking into these people's homes, and there's multiple videos of like a family in a home recording people like slamming their doors, trying to get in there to kill them and stuff. Yeah, I'm like, damn, bro, it's terrifying out there.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
some of that trench warfare.
Like, I mean,
Yeah, like the close up combat, trench warfare.
Yeah, like I saw this one. There was a video of this guy. He got like the military shovels that they use, the ones that like extend out. I was on X and it was just this one video and it was something. It was over in Ukraine and it was this video of like I don't know if the guy had ran out of bullets or something, but like. He was sitting there smashing this other dude's head in with a freaking like military shovel because those things have an edge side
They're
to
meant
them.
to be
Just
able to-
dunk, 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 into this dude's brain pan. And I'm just like,
yeah.
oh man!
I remember when the war first broke out, and one of the first videos I seen that I was like, oh shit, this is like for real. Was that Russian tank ran over that pedestrian car?
Oh, yeah.
While they were driving, and the tank just comes up and runs him over. And then the one to where the dude runs up to this guy's foxhole, and they both look at him. This guy had to jump on him, and he has his gun, and they're both looking at him in the foxhole. And the guy goes to grab his gun, and he just freaking offs them both real quick. And then there's literally a video. I think this dude, I think it was in a matter of maybe 15 minutes, killed like 8 or 9 people in trench warfare. Yeah, like you can watch the whole
that's real Call of Duty.
first-person combat.
the GoPro, sort
Yeah.
of stuff. It's
Yeah.
because that's the weird thing is we're living in this age of technology where some of this technology is very cheap. So
Yeah.
like you can get a GoPro for I'm sure like an off-brand GoPro for $40 or whatever it is.
Yep.
And you just strap that to your helmet, and you're just like, all right, well I'm filming, what I'm doing over here, like
insane.
which is nuts. It's,
Some of those dudes, man, they're lethal. Like some of those, like because they're soldiers that have their own accounts you can follow, and I'm like, oh, these guys are looking for war. Like they want to wherever the war's at. I don't think they care who's fighting for what. I could I take that back. That's some of them. You know, they're not just fighting.
But there are
fight.
mercenaries.
There are, yeah, the mercenaries. Like there's dudes that want to go to combat and murk people.
Yeah, that's their whole thing, and
Yeah.
a lot of them make a lot of good money. You know,
Yeah.
as insane as that sounds, but it's like, yeah, war is unfortunately lucrative.
yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, it brings in so much money.
That's why we keep doing it till this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I've said it before. The drone bombers. I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
there's a special place in hell for those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's.
I think
gotta
so.
be,
Like just
dude.
driving a drone and like here's dropping bombs on people. I'm like,
That's
what?
That's twisted.
Yeah. The craziest trench one I seen was this dude was like down in this trench, right? And he's crawling through, and he comes around this corner, and there's a guy right there as he turns like from like this close, and he's like, "Whoa!" And it's a brutal video.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
I don't know.
Yeah, Jesus.
Dang.
Yeah, because it was one of the more visceral ones I seen. Because you heard him scream like, "Oh!" like he's there, and he's like AK-47, dude. And he's like, and like, dude, he like blows the eyes and the face off this guy. Oh, just like demolishes his whole head.
Well, and what's terrifying about those,
He was like, "Why am I
those
laughing?"
AKs? No, but you're to your
Well, the way
point-
that you described it is like,
It's not very funny.
I was like,
No.
I was like, whoa, dude! Like his face just got like blown. Like there was like I don't know how to describe it. Like
and it's terrifying because those AKs, it's as weird as it sounds, the rounds tumble out of the barrel. They don't like shoot straight like a
Right.
normal. So when they tumble and when they hit stuff, it like just tears and like 'cause it's not
yeah.
coming from the normal direction, like straight on. It'll hit and then spin and rip off chunks and crap. Like it's horrible.
And one thing I've noticed that kind of like got me with seeing some of the war footage or whatever that you see on X
see, I've never seen
It's
none of the
how-
war footage.
yeah.
is how accurate sometimes movies can be.
yeah.
Like some movies they make that you watch. I'm
You're like, where'd you get that video?
yeah, no, not where they get that video.
Splice that in at, bro.
They're watching that stuff like we are, but they're able to like put it in movie form because some of it's really accurate. The more I watch it, I'm like, wow, that looks real.
Yeah, well, that's
In the movie.
If you look at like Band of Brothers, right?
Right,
Like
yes.
those, but they had if you look at it, like in the interim of like each episode, they had like so many war vets that
Yeah.
were actually there, that actually were part of it. So imagine, right? You've got these guys that are describing to you in very good specifics, like, yeah, this is what this is actually like, not like some person who made it up. It's like, no, there's people out there that'll
That and they watch videos themselves to see
Oh,
how,
yeah.
how real violence is like that.
100%.
Because like Private Ryan, I'm like, wow, that's kind of what that looked like. Is that
Speaking
The
of
same.
Band of Brothers, I seen this thing on Facebook. I try not to comment on too much stuff on Facebook, but it was a picture of Dreamcatcher. Remember that movie? And it said, "You guys remember this absolute shithole of a movie?" And I commented on there. I was like, "Nothing but respect for Captain Winters, though."
Did you guys see the Pacific?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that all the way through. Is it
It's good, yeah.
I heard it's not as good as Band of Brothers. but
Not
still-
quite as good, but it's still solid. Like
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if
a
Band
good
of
war
Brothers
show.
is a 10 out of 10, it's a 9. You know, it's still very, very good.
Yeah.
Man, we went dark there.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't mean but
You like we all talked about it. There's some stuff
but
we just
people
seen.
getting their brains blown out. It's kind of like shocking. You're
Dude,
like,
it's insane.
It
what
is
you can
very
find on
shocking.
the internet now. And not even find, but stumble into. On
No, that's the
internet.
thing. It's like now you know why when you like these old vets, like people talk to them and they just start crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the things that they had to do or see.
yeah, and doing it
Yeah.
is
doing
part-
it,
yeah.
but then also seeing your comrade.
Yeah. And
having that happen
how,
to them.
dude, how scared that guy was when he like come around the corner and they're like face to face,
Yeah.
enemy like that close.
Yeah.
Like that. They both were like taken back, like whoa, like screamed.
Like, well, one of us is not going to
Yeah,
be here.
one of us is dying. Right now.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Oh man,
All right, let's
Yeah,
change it.
play this.
lighten things up a little bit.
This
yeah.
one, play this. This is funny.
What is that?
A big old drill with that will take your clothes and twist it.
Dang.
He done tore his butthole.
And then people wonder why people get their asses kicked on job sites all the time.
Because some dude was
I'd probably
messing
fuck
around.
him up for that,
Yeah.
dude.
What did that say?
Says jokes with high chances of going wrong shouldn't be funny in the first place.
Yeah, right,
He's
exactly.
like, what is that burning in my taint?
Oh man.
That's ridiculous.
Some of these I might not remember. Oh God, what's that one?
I don't know this one.
Yeah, see, I don't remember. Oh, Abe, watch that one. No, down.
Sam, I know that one.
No, but play
That
the
one's
other one.
ridiculous.
Play that one.
Oh my dear Lord.
I got one of those I sent to you too.
That dude's got a freaking demon coming out of him. He's spraying like the Exorcist.
How can you have that much liquid in you?
What did he do?
You look at never touched his jacket.
No, dude, look at the
That's the-
spray,
that's
dude.
the
Look at the distance. Nice distance.
He shot that shit into a different time zone.
He did.
Jeez, Lou.
Oh wow, yeah, that one was good.
Anything with a top hat, you know you're gonna get some cringe.
Oh, dude, play that bottom. Like keep going down that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Yo, it's 100 fucking degrees outside. If you're not wearing deodorant, you are the fucking problem.
If you're not what?
You're the
This guy's walking, dude. That's the fat guy strut. I love the fat guy strut. He's just
Yo, it's 100 fucking degrees outside. If you're not wearing deodorant, you are the fucking problem.
That guy just goes.
I love when big fat guys make those pig noises.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, go ahead. Never mind. We'll switch. Uh-oh. Shit.
Stop
On
it.
this day.
Where's his chin, dog?
Not there.
Ah, dude.
What
No.
the frick?
Dude, this guy does this all the time.
You shouldn't be that good at that.
This guy goes,
Like,
bro. He goes, bro. Chill. My girl uses this app.
Wait, what does it say? Hawking's at Epstein Island?
the high part is what kills me because he just does like 3 quick ones in a row.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's ridiculous, bro.
Anybody watch the Olympics?
No.
Some of it.
A little bit.
Did you see the break dance?
Oh my dude, the Australian. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
If I could, I want to find it on YouTube and send it to you, dude.
Dude,
You
find
gotta
it.
watch this.
Yeah.
Just might have sent it to me too. Let me
Unfortunately,
see.
the Olympics added breakdancing as a
Yeah,
Olympic
Oh,
sport.
wow.
Yeah. The Australian break dancer, dude. She just fucking learned how to break dance a month ago.
Dude,
I
it
could have done that
It
shit.
was terrible, dude. She like at one point she got up and started like hopping like a kangaroo.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, what are we doing?
That was excellent.
No, I did not see that. Though.
It was rough, but I thought Jess sent it to me. She didn't.
I just type in AUS and immediately Australian breakdancing Olympics.
I think the coolest thing about the Olympics this year was Gojira playing on the side
On
of
the castle.
Yeah, that was definitely by far the coolest.
It
It was.
Yeah, there she
right
is. You got it, Abe?
Jeez.
You already sent it to me.
Okay. That's it. Yeah, dude. Check this
Man.
Oh no.
masterpiece out. Dude, I love this. In the Olympics too.
What's going on, y'all?
Australia don't know how to break dance. That's what's
I
going
can
on.
at least give respect to those guys that do like the crazy flips and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and the spins like that. That's athletically hard.
Yeah.
This is like a friggin'
I could do that shit.
this is like what my kids do on a lazy afternoon.
Yeah. Check that out, dog. She thought she did something special.
Yeah, she did. The wrong kind of special.
Wow,
Different-
no.
that's
and
rough.
she does like multiple dances. Like that's just one of them.
Yeah.
The other ones were even worse, bro. There was ones where she was like ice skating across the mat but she's like on her knees and she's like ice skating. I was like, holy shnikers.
It's ridiculous.
We ought not be doing that.
Oh no, dude, I hated the boy. Oh, dude, Abe, you should watch that one right there. This made me laugh. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not.
I have
Eating
put it
glass.
It's fake glass.
Just get a Bud Light. Birthday Lisa. Christmas come quick this year. Thank you. Pretend that you're drinking a little bit.
right, go ahead and cheers them.
Cheers to you. Yes, sir.
He's like, you.
He's just throwing
He's like,
back.
you eating glass?
Dude, keep looking around.
He's looking a little irritated.
No, he's looking like that dude's like, he's like, he pulled the devil.
Did you hear he said he goes, gonna eat that? He goes, the glass?
He goes, no.
It's like, what is wrong with this old boy? This crazy country boy.
I'm like, in the name of Adidas.
Bro, but
This dude's eating
dude,
glass.
to go back to the Olympics, dude, like so many of the American chicks that get done with whatever they're doing and they start twerking, like none of the other countries are doing that shit. It's just the Americans,
Yeah.
bro. They're like pole vault, they get down and start twerking. We're like, all right,
What's happening here?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Whole nation, dude.
whole nation, dog. I wonder, and then they wonder why people are doing the passport thing.
Yeah, it's
picking
true.
up chicks in different countries.
They're just like, nah, we want traditional women. We don't want hoes.
we want traditional women 100%. I mean,
Oh, God. Can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Like, wow, that was a high jump.
hey, babe, that's a new Tito's one, dude. It's new.
Oh, dude. Tito's
It's
talking
new.
again.
Yep. There's some good ones on this one.
It's always-
I'm sweating, dude. What's going on down here?
To be fair, you,
you
sweat,
hot?
you sweat a lot, bro.
I feel pretty good. Are you hot?
Oh, I'm sweating. I'm hot.
January 21st, Chael Sonnen is gonna get smashed. That's the way I do inside the cage. Kicking ass and taking names. And Chael Sonnen, you're next.
I'm gonna dominate. Expect no least than what I expect in my camp.
I wanna tell me what you see. Let's go ahead and see by the fight what you saw.
But
I mean, did you see what I saw? And I saw this what I seen.
Yes, it'll be in April. It'll be in April. Hi, Tito Ortiz. Holly was.
I knew that was too many words in a row.
yeah. He gets worse.
And then I would support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Discharge the duties
oh my god, dude.
that I'm about to enter.
This poor guy.
Dude, that is like the epitome.
Dude. You gotta listen to that last part, bro.
He got kicked in the head too many times.
Dude, that guy is wow.
He's
You don't have to watch the whole thing again. What he says at the end, he's talking. He said, "It's time for you to put your mouth where your words are." That's what he said.
That's brutal, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, it's time. Let's go to the video footage. It's time to see what you saw. What did you see? I saw something.
We got to stop letting that dude talk.
I know. Yeah, he's got to stop, dude.
what-
Shut him.
I don't think it
shut
would
him
help
down.
Like, because I thought like if someone like helped him write it, maybe. But even then, he would just still butcher it.
I don't know if he can read, can he?
Dude, no
like,
way.
Well, it's not even like
fucking way.
he's not even reading. They're like, this lady's telling him to say the things, and he's like, do
That's why I
jitteries.
Yeah, the jujitsu.
It's like, bro, she's saying it for you. He can't even do that. He has. I just think he can't form sentences
Yeah.
like, at
Not
all.
well.
No, they are a jumbled mess.
Tito sucks.
Well, I mean, he's been in the fight game for a long time, and I think he's definitely showing some signs.
Yeah.
Some damage.
Oh yeah, he's got damaged in the head. Chuck Liddell took a part of that little soul.
That's probably exactly what he ain't never been the same since.
Yeah, no.
Like he got hit and he was just like, I do diligencies.
Due diligencies.
What I saw in
And
the
he goes,
ring is
and
what I
he
seen.
messed it up too. He goes, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, you're like in a courtroom, like,
Yeah.
like going under.
I think he's getting ready to like take on some sort of governmental position or something.
Yeah.
Looks
I think
like it,
so.
but dear
Who's
God.
giving him that job? Like,
Not
That
a smart
explains a
person.
lot.
Did you see his new restaurant?
No.
yeah, I did see something about that.
Maybe
yeah.
he's good at that.
Well,
No, you seen him cut an onion?
Yeah, I thought he was going to chop his finger off.
Can't
15
cut.
times.
He
owns
cut
it,
himself
though.
and was bleeding.
Yeah, it was like the way he was cutting.
We got to
this
stop
up.
doing that.
We got shot there in that ball.
Well, they had him like be a speaker there for the UFC for a while, and then I think Dana White was like, "Yeah, we got to get him out.
yeah,
of
you got to go.
He can't do this job at all." And then they get Daniel Cormier.
Yeah.
Remember what I used to call him?
Daniel Cormier.
Daniel Cormier.
Daniel,
Daniel Cormier.
that old Daniel, he was good.
I'm Tito. I am the Tito Ortiz of the group, y'all. my words are all jumbled.
We've all had some Tito moments.
Oh, I've had my moments.
Absolutely.
It's all right though, dude. That guy right there, bro. I mean, never a dull moment watching him.
Yeah, he is something else. That's for sure.
yeah.
A different kind of human, wanting to outlive his kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Do I want to live longer than my kids? Absolutely, I want to live longer than my kids.
I sent you, we watched that one. Wait, what was the very first one I sent you down there? All the way down. All the way down, all the way down.
That's the breakdancing one.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, keep looking. That one's amazing.
All right, let's do it.
You've seen this one, haven't you?
Yeah.
This guy. It couldn't happen to a better guy. Like, shouldn't Raw walk up and freak people out, but I'm glad he did it to this guy.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's the bathroom? What are you talking? Where's the bathroom? How do I know where the bathroom is? I don't know. On the phone.
You scared the poop out of me.
Some crazy homeless dude. He said, whoa!
Oh my god, dude. That guy was instantly pissed. He's like,
Look at that sack of potatoes.
Look like a bag of soup.
I love it.
He just says, "Hey." He's like, "Hey."
He reminds me of Kyle from the dispensary we used to go to.
That dude right there, man.
He freaked out.
He's like, how am I supposed to know, man? I'm on the phone.
I don't even want you to know.
I've seen one of those where the guy did that to a dude in a Home Depot, and he like back fisted him. Did you see that?
Yeah,
one?
dude, because
I
that
think
sort of
so.
stuff happened. Like, you get the wrong person, like,
Yeah.
that just their first reaction is violence.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be honest, my sister Kate's, like, reaction is that. It's immediately violence all the time. Like, whenever she gets spooked, she was literally, like, I remember years ago, I think she accidentally broke some kid's nose because, like, he did something like that. Not like that, but, like, tried to sneak up on her and spook her. And she was like, bang, right in the freaking nose. And it's like, yeah, dude, the wrong.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's what some people do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's how some people
Absolutely.
react.
What's that one with the shirt on there? Yeah, with
The shirt on.
Blue's Clues shirt. Oh God, bro! You seen this?
Yeah, but I didn't watch this, but yeah, I seen it. I came across it myself.
Yeah, dude. Don't let this Chinese guy gut punch you. This guy almost dies.
Oh man, that dude's done. He can't even walk, bro.
Dude, shouldn't have done that.
I like rough spleen or
Hey, you could have died from that. You could totally die
That
from
guy's just smacking him in the back of the
This
neck.
is like he's like he's like
You hear the chicks, the one chick's like, that scared me. She's like, that was terrifying.
so.
That was a weird punch too.
Yeah.
that's some like
Look at that lady's freaked out.
Yeah.
That lady's like, what just happened?
that's probably her boyfriend or something. She's
Yeah.
just like, you almost killed him.
Yeah. I'd be pissed off at that dude if he did that to me. They're all like fun and games.
He
I'm
probably
like,
asked him to do that.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
He
looks
probably
like
was
a
trying to
kid.
show off and be like, "Hey, dude, I bet you I can take your punch."
Yeah, he's probably like, I've been training the ways
some
of
martial
Chung
arts
Kao.
master or something.
Yeah.
Learned that like Bruce Lee 1-inch punch thing.
I couldn't move at all.
Yeah,
I couldn't move at all.
He's like, it's all like my energy was right here.
Yeah.
They probably made a mistake when they stretched him out. He probably should have stayed down like that. Wow, he did two hands.
That guy the whole time, dude.
Chopping him in the
he's like,
Oh man, dude, you got to be kidding me.
He's not having a good one.
he just like he couldn't do nothing. Dude.
He still can't, bro.
Dang.
You don't even know what he's looking
Look at
at.
that dude's hair in the back, though.
Which one?
That
That
one.
one? He got that Mercedes Benz.
Dude, that
Still
I
smack-
seen a video.
I'm like,
where-
okay, that's what I would do. Stop smacking me.
They done like it's out.
Yeah. He's like doing it like he's
out.
choking. He's like, he's not choking, dude.
Dude, I seen a video where this lady and there's three girls in a grocery store, and one was in a what are them things you drive in if you can't walk because you're
Oh, the little scooter things? Yeah.
scooter, and it was like their friend goes, "Get yourself a friend who laughs when they laugh."
Oh, when they pass out.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
see
seen
her?
her.
Yeah, yeah.
She'd be like,
She passed out laughing, dude. She's hitting the thing. She's like,
and it's just like moving the whole time. Like anytime she started laughing, I might actually have that one.
The sad part is that's definitely health issues because of her being 500 pounds.
"Yeah, but I've never seen somebody
when they're that big.
Yeah.
passing out from laughing."
Yeah, because unless you're 105 years old, you don't need one of those scooters.
Go down just a little. I want to see.
No, this is me here.
Oh yeah, but is that the dude who does? Which one's that
Yeah, that impersonation,
of? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
probably.
Leno did those in like
Oh.
1989.
This is great.
You need a crunchy, the crispy, the little cheddar cheesy. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Cool ranch. What is that? Just a chilled farmer?
That's a good.
It is good.
Who cheese in it? I'll tell you who's cheese in it.
Because Jay Leno's mouth is like so tiny.
His chin is just masterful.
Who do I want to eat a triangle?
I didn't have any idea that I would be a salsa leaf man.
That is a good Leno.
I tell you, put sauce on these, I salsa leaf. Cheese, that's quite a flavor.
That's quite a flavor.
I salsa leaf. He goes, I salsa leaf.
Thought all these-
I salsa leaf, and the bag's done.
Dude, you know what?
That's a great Jay
It is.
Leno,
Dude,
dude.
it's
I would be
fantastic.
laughing just like that other guy if that dude did that in front of me.
Yes.
Sometimes,
I thought the lead.
sometimes people hit an impression so good that you can't
Very.
help.
I've
Very
never even
well.
heard of that guy, but then I looked into him and
There's one I want to show
you
you
guys
guys.
ever. Then I went back and watched some of the Jay Leno Dorito commercials.
Did
It's
you?
exactly like that.
This guy does a
Salsa
Christopher
leaf.
Walken's impersonation, dude, and it's killer too.
It was on Brian Callen. It was just got like 20 views. Just kidding.
Christopher Walken story. First time I met Christopher Walken on the set of Suicide Kings, I go to say hi to him. As I'm walking up to him, the first thing he says to me is, "You know, I can see you coming." I'm introducing myself. I'm not a Vietnamese sniper working at Food Line. He goes, "You know, I can see you coming." I just kind of freeze. And he goes, I had my Rottweiler with me. He goes, "I can see your dog too." Her name's Shirley. He says, "Who cares?" He cares because he brought it up. He goes, "I gotta know what happened to your dog, Shirley, Rottweiler. What happened to your dog's tail? It's gone." "It's okay, you can tell me." And I'm just standing there like in this driveway going, "Where the fuck is my dog's tail?" He gets like real close to me and he goes, "It would be great to have a tail." He goes, "Come on, if you have a tail, everyone would know. If you were angry or upset, they'd see you. They'd see you coming. Block. They'd say, get back. Look at his tail. He's crazy." Have a tail. He goes, "Maybe you and your tail."
Oh, this got me crying.
And then he looked at me like it's my turn to talk. I looked down at the dog, and the dog's like, "Nah, not me."
That dude did a great.
Dog's tail. Jay Moore.
He's like, I can see you coming.
And on top of that, that totally sounds like something.
He would say,
Oh, dude, just loony off the freaking.
You know,
I can see you coming.
He's like,
Actually,
I'm
I'm
See
the
your
dog,
dog,
too.
dude.
He's like, what happened to your
great to have
dog's
a
tail?
yeah,
Then he talks about like how his tail would be versus his tail. I'm like,
yeah.
He goes, yeah, maybe your tail.
that's wild, dude. When I came across
Take it back.
He's like,
That's
that's
fantastic.
crazy.
Christopher Walken's one of those guys. I don't know that he's actually an actor anymore. He just kind of plays himself
Yeah, he's
in
Christopher
everything, and
Walken.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, all
Every
day
time.
long. But at the same time, he's not really acting anymore. He just kind of is just himself.
Oh, dude,
Like,
wait till we get into the Liam Neeson parts of the Chris D'Elia podcast, bro.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
my
you
God.
remember
Watch
that?
where you're driving.
Yeah,
dude.
dude, Sam almost had to pull over.
I did, like on the freeway. I'm like, I can't see. I'm crying, and the sun is hitting my eyeballs, and I'm like, I'm going like 70 miles an hour. I'm like, Eli, I might have to pull over.
He's like, yeah, you're a little potato, aren't you? He's like, we're going to slice you up
He goes,
thinly.
slice you up into little. What?
He's like, we're going to slice you up thinly, put you in the oven.
I couldn't handle it, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just be careful with that one. He's like, I can see you coming.
I know that was Jamie Foxx, wasn't it, dude?
Dude, it's such a good one.
It is, too.
Like Jamie Foxx, dude. Like that dude is.
What can't he do?
I know,
Yeah,
dude.
he's-
He kills it, dude.
Yeah.
He's so good. Like some of the stuff he does freaking cracks me up. I'll go ahead and do. I think I might even play it on.
Yo, can we talk about this? Forrest Whitaker, isn't that his name? The dude with the sniper eye?
Yeah.
Dude, he reminds me of like Denzel Washington's uncle or something. Their acting is like so similar to me when I watch.
Okay.
I could see
Yeah,
that.
I can too.
You know, to a degree. Yeah, he's.
Because they always do that like long pause, and they're always like,
You know what the weird thing is I bet you Forrest Whitaker and Denzel Washington are probably very close to the same age.
really?
Yeah, because like they're
Just
both. It just
different
one looks
meal-
way better.
Yeah,
like
different meal choices probably their whole life. Yeah,
100%.
because Forrest Whitaker does look like he's 104.
Yeah.
like
There's Jamie Foxx. It's not the one, but
Throwing some dude, Cisco.
I might have threw this up already in the pot. I don't know.
So a big part of he's like, hey, get away from me, thong. I hate thong. I hate that. Thong, get out of here. I hate that thong. And then all of a sudden, this is when I saw a crack where a girl asked him, Mike, can I take a picture? Get the f- away from me. You don't want to take a picture. You want to put me back in jail? That's what you want. And he was like, oh, you want to put me back in jail? And he started raging, and the bodyguard was like, yo, Mike. It was like an animal guy. He was like, Mike, just like, no, get away from me. And I literally remember Stevie Wonder not knowing.
He's just leaving.
Dude, Jamie Foxx.
I don't know what I even know. He heard that his notion was to just flee. He had a clue. Back to that moment, so Stevie. So I'm gonna do my
he's listening.
give away.
That's all I would do. If Jamie Foxx was around doing impersonations,
I would
like
laugh.
that,
Oh yeah.
I would die, dude.
I would laugh the entire time.
Dude, he's so hilarious.
He's so
dude.
good, bro.
He's like, get away from me. He's gonna put me back in jail.
You want to lock me up?
Dude, yeah. He's
Stevie Wonder just
golden,
leaving.
dude.
Stevie Wonder don't want to get knocked the out.
You guys see this thing that people saying that Stevie Wonder can see the whole time?
I've heard
where
this.
it catches the mic and stuff.
Catches
like
the
that.
mic,
Yeah.
and someone was at like an award show, and they wave at him, like, "Hey, Stevie," and he's like, he waves right back to him. Oh yeah,
You ever seen the one where the guy went to shake his hand though, and he just like
Yeah,
this, and he's like, and just brings his hand back, and Stevie didn't
yeah.
see it.
He can't see. It's
Oh no, that dude can't see.
But people like really believe that.
People also believe
Like,
the Earth is
like
flat.
them, yeah, exactly.
Dude,
That's
I
what was
seen
gonna say.
one the other day that was freaking crazy. People believe that who's the guy from Fast and Furious? He died.
Paul Walker.
They believe, and then the other guy that did the frick, he's that guy saves the kids. He just made that movie that Jim Caviezel played in.
The dude from Sound of Freedom or
Yeah,
whatever.
who's the actual guy?
I
The,
cannot
Oh
remember
yeah.
his name.
I wish I can't. I'm not
Are you
gonna.
talking about the actual guy that was
the
saving
actual
the kids?
dude. Yeah,
that was saving the kids.
That dude's name.
Yeah,
Whatever.
because I just watched The Sound of Freedom.
Yeah.
I told you about that. Yeah, what? I don't remember his name. Dude, that movie
yeah.
got me all up in my feelings and choked up and shit.
Oh, absolutely. It's a good one.
It was good.
But they
not
believe
really,
that
but
the guy. Why we just said his name?
Jim Caviezel.
Not
Oh, the real guy.
no, yeah, no, freaking the dude from Fast and Furious.
Oh, Paul Walker.
They believe Paul Walker
Yeah.
is that the main like he faked his death, and it's like they're putting the dude's Paul Walker and the actual dude, the real dude that was saving
Yeah.
the
Because
kids.
they kind of look similar.
And they were like going
same
as
guy.
far as like things on their head, and
No,
I'm
dude,
like,
Paul
I'm
Walker's
like,
not doing
Like
God's
this
work.
guy has
What the
like
heck, bro?
6 kids and like 9 adopted kids.
What was his name, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sucks.
I'll look it up. Yeah,
That bums me out because like I think that dude deserves a shout.
Yeah,
out.
hell yeah,
even
he
from a
does.
small little podcast like this, like
yeah, dude, that guy's amazing.
gotta have
Oh,
that
yeah.
dude's name.
Yeah, no, that guy's doing.
But
God's
yeah, they
work.
believe Paul Walker and that old boy is now like Paul Walker is him. Like he fakes his death and now he's playing this.
Well, we know he's not real.
I'm like-
Past, like 6.
They
or 7
thought
when he was
Tupac
CG.
faked.
Yeah,
That was
that
the one.
That's the one. Like that one. Like I don't believe it.
Me neither.
Right,
But
but
if
the-
anything,
But
was
if anything was faked, sure. Because
That
he was
one.
he was in the he was in the
Machiavelli,
gang war.
Machiavelli, and all that, and then he dies, and he disappears.
But my thing with Tupac, he is such a boisterous, rambunctious
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Tim
Ballard?
Yeah, Tim Ballard.
yeah.
That's it. Tim Ballard. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Had to say it again because I want people to know.
Tim
Yeah, they
Ballard.
believe Paul Walker and Tim Ballard are the same dude. And I'm like, Tim Ballard has been saving children when Paul Walker was still alive.
Yeah.
that's
Still making
Like, what
the
are
Fast
we
and
doing
Furious
here?
movies.
That's what I'm saying. The internet just goes ham on some of that.
Did you ever see that video of those guys trying to prove that the Earth is flat and they prove that it's not flat?
Yeah.
They're all like flabbergasted. They're like, huh?
Well, now, I like the new one that they say like, well, if you're a Christian, you have to believe that the Earth was flat, and they have like all. I'm like, get out of here.
yeah.
This is
I haven't heard
nonsense.
that. But
You ever been on a plane, y'all? You can see the curvature of the Earth. Shut up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
I've ran into some flat earthers. Like Bino said, though, you give them that second to talk. What he said, then
but that first 5 seconds,
Yeah.
and then you're just like you let them get through their opening salvo,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then when they pause, you leave.
yeah, because you're about to get bombarded with
that-
bullshit.
oh, cool.
30
Bye.
minutes.
No, you just be like, don't even say nothing. Just walk out.
Eli sent me a video the other day that was like, that's pretty much what I do to people. Like when I, that
Yeah.
one, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like, nah, I'm not engaging with this.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
give
like, and
about
that's the
that.
thing. Like, back to the
Back to
faking
Future.
death.
Yeah,
You know, like that. The only one I would see, like, not even. I'm not even. I don't believe it.
right.
So I'm gonna make that clear. But like, because people are gonna be like, oh, you believe? No, what because I did look into it, but would be Tupac. And because he's not like, you know how they believe like Tim Ballard is now freaking
Paul Walker.
Like no, like Tupac they say he's dead, but he like just disappeared to get away
Yeah,
from
'cause he's
the
afraid to-
gang violence, and they were going to kill him.
Yeah.
That would be the one that I'd like.
And he
Okay,
fled to the place he's rapped about that country.
That's one where you'd at least entertain the conversation, maybe.
like I mean, I wouldn't even. If someone's like, "Dude, he's alive, bro," I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But then
We're going to
people
Crazy
have been
Town.
doing that about Elvis since you know,
yeah,
it's
the
like-
Elvis one,
Like,
and I'm
if
like,
Elvis
why
was
would
alive, he'd
Elvis?
be-
That's my whole thing. Why would Elvis fake it?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
You know, like, dude, you were rich, you were famous.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
Tupac,
you were hooked on
There's a
pills and
reason
stuff.
why like Tupac would have.
That's my whole point.
getting
Tupac
killed.
was like, he was in a gang, and they wanted him dead.
Yeah, they wanted to kill him.
Which reminds me, okay, so I'm trying to speaking of that kind of that crew from from that era. I've been trying to find the information because when I'm looking it up on the internet, I cannot find anything. However, I'm finding tons of videos on the whole Snoop Dogg thing.
Yeah, he went to prison, right?
But here's the thing: if you look it up on the internet, you won't find any actual articles talking about it. It's just a ton of TikTok and YouTube videos. So I'm trying to figure out if is it actually real or
Yeah.
is it
Like, it's just a
actually
big
happened?
rumor or something.
I don't know.
Have
what
you
the
guys heard about it? They're saying
No, that's the first time.
Yeah, they're saying that Snoop Dogg got arrested. and it's
Like recently?
Yeah, recently.
Yeah. Well, but then there's all these videos of him at the Olympics.
Yeah,
like, and all
pretending
this
to
sort of
smoke.
stuff.
Smoke the
big-
torch.
Yeah, but I'm like, what's weird is I'm like, I'm trying to find like actual sources on it of like, actual, because generally when somebody, especially when a celebrity gets, thrown in jail, there's all sorts.
Oh,
of
it would be
actual
like all
articles.
over like the head.
Especially
But I'm
Snoop Dogg.
finding all these TikTok and YouTube videos, but not actual articles. And I'm like, it's a weird. I don't know if that's just a weird internet thing that's
Yeah, that's.
happening.
I haven't
That's
seen
the
shit
thing.
about it either. I've just heard people talk about it or here and there, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I haven't seen anything.
But that's the thing,
about
it is blowing up all over the internet.
Yeah.
Like Snoop Dogg got arrested, but I'm like, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, look into it because I'm trying to figure out.
Oh,
if
I'm
it's
sure now
actually
that we're
true.
talking about it, it'll pop up.
So-
And,
Somebody will-
like
Yeah.
what's weird about that too is like you hear about Tupac or whatever. It's like, what about Biggie Smalls? Like, what? Like, well, he just died then.
Right.
He wasn't
Yeah, Biggie did.
He wasn't as famous.
Biggie
He wasn't?
didn't.
Maybe at the time he was, but not over.
Like over the years now, I,
I
would say
don't
probably
probably Tupac. kinda
Tupac
won that,
nowadays.
I think.
But back then, probably they were both pretty big,
Well, they were both on death row, weren't they?
Yeah,
Death row
at
records.
one point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they were like in the different gangs that were going against each other.
yeah, they turned on each other.
Yeah. So that's what, like, and then I've heard
funny is, like,
Michael
yeah,
Jackson
Biggie
is
died,
still
but
alive. He
Tupac-
faked his
Yeah,
death.
Michael Jackson. I heard that.
Dude, has anybody seen Corey Feldman?
Oh, dude.
Not recently, no.
Corey Feldman is the new rock star, dog. He's,
Dude,
come back.
he's like, what's up with the youth? He's all like, he's like doing like this Michael Jackson dance. I'm like,
He's the comeback king.
Dude,
The
he
comeback-
plays better.
comeback kid.
He plays guitar better than Steve Vai.
oh
dog.
my,
Well, there's
it is ridiculous. He was on the
Somebody did-
Howie Mandel freaking podcast, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
Because Howie was kind of asking him questions like, what's up with, like, Corey Feldman said that he came up to Michael Jackson because they were really good friends, and he showed him this song, and it's called "What's Up with the Youth." He played it on Howard Stern's show when Howard Stern was like, he put a fake bald wig on, and he's like dancing or whatever. Then Corey Feldman came out and then, like, he's doing like his, like, he was like really like probably like 20, 21, the younger. So he's like dancing, he's like singing "What's Up with the Youth," and he said that Michael Jackson said that this is a #1 hit. He's like, I could get this pushed out there. And
Maybe
Corey-
Michael Jackson could.
well, but that's what how he asked him. How he goes. So he's like, well, I didn't. I told Michael, like, Michael's like, I can get this to be a #1 hit, and he's like, no, I don't want to do that. And Howie's like, well, why? Well, why not? And he had these reasons like, well, I didn't want Michael Jackson to think that out. That's what I was there for. And secondly, I wanted to put in the hard work to do it myself. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, bro, you.
Although
just,
you've already been in like all these movies.
dude,
like
I
the Goonies
should have
and-
freaking liked it, dude. It was terrible. It's
all of
so
them-
terrible.
All of his music too is like playing through like the speakers, like
Yeah.
so like pre-recorded. There's so many
Which
times
is-
he's been caught with it, to where he's like, "All right, restart it," and like he'll be talking, and you hear his voice singing in the background.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Is
what?
Why? Because it sounds
I'm
horrible.
surprised I didn't like any
I
of
could
it, dude.
pre-record horrible.
Yeah,
Speaking of Howie Mandel, since you brought it up, I'm sure you guys heard this, but I saw this interview the other day. You know that thing where like Dana White like walked out on the
Yeah, I seen that.
that was actually fake.
yeah.
Oh,
I just saw the interview
There he
with Dana White the other day. He was talking about afterwards. He was like, "Yeah, this was all just some big joke," but then everybody thought it was real. So
when I seen, it, I thought it was.
well, and then it happened at one of the UFC events where Howie Mandel showed up and everybody started booing him. So he was like, yeah, I had to come out and say like, hey, that was a fake thing we did. I am kind of tired of podcasts, but like I love Howie Mandel to death.
Right.
You know, it was nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know, it was just weird. It fooled me because I didn't know.
no, yeah, me too. I thought for
like
sure.
6 I'm like, what's up with what
happened?
between Dana White and Howie Mandel? Like, what is going on?
Who's that bald guy right there?
Howard Stern.
That's Howard Stern. Yeah,
Oh.
this is that. This I did like it.
Ah,
So here we go.
The brand new song. What's this song about?
The song is about, it's called What Up With Youth. And it's
What Up
about
With Youth.
What's up with the youth in America today, gang violence, drugs, and that kind of thing, trying to make...
Although you did plenty of.
Hey, I can relate to that for sure. Let me tell you something, man. I'm kidding.
Howard Stern is such a weird dude, man.
He was weirder then too, much
Yeah.
weirder. Look at his freaking shorts he's wearing.
Let's hear Corey right now with his song. Let's all start dancing, baby. Go ahead, Corey.
And I don't know if I'll get copywritten for it or not, but whatever. I mean, get it, yeah.
Dude, I can't hardly watch him, dude.
And look at this over here.
Whoa! The
He
shit-
talked about that guy on freaking Howie Mandel's podcast.
Did he?
Yeah. Wow, man.
yeah, that's just a total
God
Michael
dang,
Jackson
bro.
off.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just that's
I mean,
how it
that's
is.
but that's who
Yeah.
he wants to be.
Yeah.
He's trying to be like Michael.
Yeah, no.
And then
dude.
fast forward like 15 years later, and this is what you get now.
Showing his tens of fans some love.
You like that one?
America's over you. Like, we're good on you. Like, you know.
I want to go to one of his concerts. I just want to see it, how bad it is.
We'll just do a live at his concert.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman, dude, you rock.
Hey, come be on our podcast. This is us.
You used to
What
be when you were a
sucks
child.
is that he's been in some great movies.
Oh, phenomenal one.
Yeah. When he was
Did
a
you
child.
like him or the other one that passed?
He kind of grew out of it.
Better. Because the other one that passed, he was really good too. He was on Lost Boys.
Corey Haim was it, or Haynes?
Yeah,
Corey Feldman, and the other one was Corey
Haim.
Hames. Yeah.
Which was what one was on?
Corey Hames was the one that had Nanook, the dog.
Which
that
one was
passed
on
away.
that movie, Sam?
Stand By Me? Because that's him.
That's him on Stand By Me.
Stand By Me, yeah.
There's also one that was in that other Meet the Burbs.
That's him.
That's him.
Yep.
Okay.
He's done, I think he's done more than the other one.
Yeah.
But the other one, I feel like had more like,
Him, like I think he did more like main.
Yeah.
Like in Lost Boys, he was like
What's up with the witch lady right there?
I don't know.
Do you know what makes me special? I'm a queer.
Well, I told her, I said, look, I'm going to have to call law on you if you don't leave. And she said, look, I'm going to tell them you did it. You're going to go to prison. You're going to lose every sponsor you had. The UFC is going to cut you. I'm going to take everything from you. She said, I will take everything from you. So
You know he's from Michigan.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do at this point. And then she starts speaking in tongues. Because that demon
Huh.
manifested. I'm no longer talking to the person. I said, in the name of Jesus Christ, I command you to leave. She looks at me and she says, you will have 3 children. They will all die.
He's like, and I'm a witch.
So she cursed my family and she cursed my fighting career right before she left. And I'm not talking like curse words like F you and this. She cursed, and I said, in the name of Jesus Christ, you'll do nothing. Because at that point, that second, I became a Christian because I seen what that name of Jesus Christ. If you can simply speak the name of Jesus, it will cast out.
That's probably why I liked it, because
His name's Bryce Mitchell.
Jesus, his whole life.
He's from Michigan.
No, in the second I turned to Jesus Christ, that demon was cast out.
Also lost his mind on some flat earth shit though.
oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of those,
Yeah,
huh?
that broad looks crazy.
Yeah.
She looks about as crazy as that fashion designer chick who was all over freaking Hollywood.
With all the superstars.
Yeah, did I send that to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That's
freaking.
just scary.
I can't remember her
She's
name,
a
but-
full on witch, dude.
Oh yeah, and you're just like, oh, cool, man. Freaking, this is what Hollywood's hanging out with. There was like ASAP Rocky and a bunch of other people that were hanging out with her. I'm just like,
Yep. All the Satanists.
yeah, and she's got like crazy black fingers. Like
Her face is
you know-
just gnarly.
Yeah, you're talking about that lady that she's like the fashion.
Yeah.
yeah, that
That
lady.
chick.
That lady's something. You
Oh, yeah.
believe in God or not,
Yeah.
that woman's got something.
She is a
Oh, yeah.
demon.
She got something with her, and she like popped up in all these.
Yep.
Super mega stars.
Yeah.
Like she's with like what's the
Taylor
girl?
Swift.
Rihanna.
Rihanna. She's on, like all,
ASAP Rocky.
she was with what's his name? He's going crazy now. He was married to one of the Kardashian.
Oh, Jay-Z.
Kanye West.
Kanye West, my bad. Kanye.
Yeah, like she was like helped design a bunch. Well, I mean, you could see some of his design stuff. Holy
Yeah, it's
crap.
Yeah, Kanye West's clothing. I don't understand how. Like, I don't understand even where this guy's getting money from and shit from that. Like, are people buying that?
Oh, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Not normal people.
Not
Yeah,
normal,
not normal
yeah,
people,
but
that's
some
true.
people are. But like, I mean, like before him and that girl got divorced, I mean, what was he like 800 million he was worth or something like that? So if she took half, I mean, still 400 million.
Yeah.
and then he could just come out with a clothing line, people will buy it up.
Yeah, it's. I mean, people are stupid.
Would you guys go to one of Diddy's parties?
No.
no.
Old deadsters.
Did he freaking like? Didn't he try to like leave?
Oh, like Flea?
Yeah.
I heard he did. But see, isn't
Or
that
he
weird?
wound
It's
up-
like
they knew
it
that
was
he
a big
left.
thing, and then now I haven't heard nothing.
Right.
I haven't heard much. It's like silent.
Well,
It's quiet.
That's kind of what like when it goes to court, it will get quiet, and then all of a sudden like, oh, he's in jail, like the Danny Masterson guy.
Oh yeah.
Remember when he went to court and it kind of got quiet, and they're like, yeah, 35 years. Like,
But
whoa!
I've heard about him in jail. Danny what is it?
Masterson.
Masterson. I heard about him in jail. Like he like runs the jail that he's in. Like people like he's like got crews and people with him, and they like back him up and all that stuff.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
he had money on the outside.
It's
Scientology.
It's a rumor. I don't know. I can't sit there and say like definitively. I just seen somebody talking that people have reached out to him, and he's like running that place.
He's like living it up.
Yeah, living it up big time. But that's what happens. Like I mean, didn't like Bill Cosby when he was in there? Didn't he have like a phenomenal room.
Yeah, can we talk about it? Like Bill Cosby goes to prison? We're like, oh damn. First of all, second of all, because like he was everybody's like favorite childhood.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
And then like he's
Cosby's,
out
dude.
in like no time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in his mansion.
Yeah, I was like, how the hell's this dude out of jail? I mean, he drugged chicks and like
56 of them
ard
came out?
them.
Well, the
Rape,
unfortunate truth is in our legal system, you actually will get more time for pirating a movie than you will for rape.
Yeah,
That's just a fact.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like that's the insane thing because there's no money involved.
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's insane.
money gains you some power for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Oh, absolutely. And he had a lot of it, and has a lot of it.
Oh yeah,
Like he's fine.
Well, he was on everything.
Yeah, he's
for,
Dr.
you know,
Huxtable,
for everybody.
dude.
You know, for
Dr.
years.
Huxtable. Don't drink the Kool
You guys
Aid.
remember what was that show, man, back in the day? Oh, frick. Growing Pains.
Yeah,
You remember the dude's friend on that?
Boner?
Boner, dude. Like, I was like, as a kid, even as a kid, like not even a kid, like a teenager, I'm like, Boner? What are you talking about? But like they would call him that all the time.
Oh, it's his name.
Boner.
Like, hey, Boner, what are you doing?
Hey, Boner. Nice to see you, Boner.
yeah.
I'm like,
Like, who
huh?
wrote the show?
Yeah. Come to find out, you guys ever see that stuff with the Nickelodeon stuff that came out?
Yeah.
All these
Yeah,
people that came
Quiet
on
on-
the show.
Quiet on Set.
The one guy that was doing all that stuff to that kid that played off with Drake and Josh,
The bad dude.
the bad guy, he was like he's the heavier set dude.
Yeah,
He was on the set of Growing Pains.
go figure.
Yeah.
We'll call him Boner.
So
Yeah.
The whole family.
And then
Call
that's
him-
where they say, I don't know for sure, I can't say, but they say like Leonardo DiCaprio because he was a part of Growing Pains. And that guy was like always seen with Leonardo. They would always like be like touching each other and stuff. It was very weird. And they have proof of that on
Yeah,
video.
remember pictures of him in the hot tub with like all these teenage chicks? I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
That was weird. That was one of the weirdest things they showed on there. Like, not like what they were talking about.
The
Like,
pictures.
but I'm like, that guy is
Well, like
a giant fat man in like a
simply
tub of teenagers.
look at Amanda Bynes nowadays.
Right.
That chick, have you guys seen her?
Lost Lindsay Lohan, the same thing.
Oh,
Freaking
dude.
lost
Just-
their ever loving mind.
You look at him and you're like, what happened to you?
yeah,
Yeah.
But she wouldn't even come out like because they tried to get her on Quiet on Set and she would not talk at all.
Who Amanda Bynes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was real big into that stuff, and that guy was really close to her too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very weird stuff, man.
messed up because there's so and the unfortunate truth is that's everywhere in the entertainment industry. It's and because it's like I mean you say with Will, but
Well, as weird as freaking Corey Feldman is, he came out about all that crap.
Well, and those guys that they made the documentary about are still making kids shows.
yeah.
They're still in all of that. They're still working around kids.
well, it's like that thing
I'm
of like, well, if you build it, they will come, sort of thing. And the reality is, if you look at some of the organizations that are most associated with kids, like the Boy Scouts, you know, the different entertainment industries, that's where all these pedos go.
Yep. And that's that kid that played off of Growing Pains, Boner.
Yeah.
He's dead. He died.
Really?
I think he committed. Did he commit
I
suicide?
think he did, like in a park.
In a part, he did something like crazy, like
Yeah.
killed himself. And I was like, wow, like,
messed
that was a
up.
massive
Boner
shock because like I loved like Growing Pains and
I did too.
the Cosbys, like growing up, dude. I was like, this is freaking awesome. But the stuff that went on behind the scenes was
Yeah.
just pure wicked.
Dr. Huxtable's giving great advice, you know,
Yeah.
like how to be a person in this world.
Gee,
He's like drugging people. Like, huh?
Yeah, the whole time.
yeah.
That's the one I was like, this can't be real.
Dude, when it came out, I didn't believe it.
It
at
took
first.
me a while.
It
I was like, no.
I didn't want
No
to be.
way.
That's the
Right,
reality,
me
'cause
neither.
I was like, yeah, that dude's like an uncle. Like it's he's like I
Yes.
grew up watching
Yeah.
him, all this sort of stuff. Like, and you're just like, oh yeah, he's just like old, this old loving,
Yeah.
dude, dad. He's like, trying to teach his son the
90s,
straight way
man.
and all
Like,
that sort of stuff.
we loved him.
Yeah, but
And
it's
even
like,
the stand up, like,
But you know what I'll say it did
That is great.
for people nowadays
Give us
is
some
like,
chocolate cake.
like some of our comedians that stuff has come out about them and just some of like Dr. Disrespect. Now it makes me like
Question
how,
almost
well, not even
everyone?
question like how I was not defensive, but I was like, no, I don't believe that. Like Bill Cosby could not do that. You know what I mean? But now it's made me like look at all these guys like, no, yeah, they're all shitbags.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's what they are. They're garbage.
Cosby. Go ahead, Bino.
I remember there was an interview with Eddie Murphy way back in the day where he was talking about how Bill Cosby, and this was, again, as weird as it sounds, during all of the time of him drugging and raping all these women. And apparently he was all upset because Eddie Murphy was using F-bombs and stuff like that because he was like swearing and everything like that in his comedy, and he called him up. He's like, you got to stop doing that. You got to blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, he's doing all this heinous shit.
Yeah,
And you're
absolutely.
just like, what a hypocrite, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
The worst kind of hypocrite.
Oh, those guys
the
always.
maximum.
Those guys always are too.
Oh, yeah.
Those pedos. It's like they live by their own law set, man. Because
100%.
they. Yeah. Well, I don't.
insane.
I don't even know if it was. I don't know though if it was minors with Cosby or if it was just women.
I think it was
women.
minors. I think it was only women.
But
But
still.
still, I mean, that's
Yeah,
not
no,
okay.
drugged them.
Drugging and raping.
Drugging
Shut up,
people.
Bill, and have a Coke,
Yeah.
Like what Eddie told him.
He was like he had the same aura as like Uncle Phil from
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd even say more so.
Right. Oh yeah. for sure.
Cosby's was
Oh, yeah.
like, holy
He
crap.
was
Fresh Prince of
America's
Bel Air
uncle.
was cool.
What was his son's name? Theo. Theo, man, like
Yeah,
Theo was
Theo.
going through like that his drug kind of thing because he was trying to keep up with college and stuff like that. So he was like getting hooked on
Right.
some kind of drug. I'm like, I felt it. I
Yeah.
was just like, dang, dude.
Not Theo.
And he's,
Not Theo,
he's
bro.
a professional.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, you know who was a person that was Boner?
He was in that show.
I think Boner made a surprise appearance in that.
I think
a
he
couple
was.
times.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, none of them.
Poor old
none
Boner.
of them for me, comedy wise, held even a flame to the Martin show.
Oh, dude. Martin was.
Martin.
Oh, my God,
He'd
dude.
come in as dressed as the neighbor lady.
Yeah.
He's like, "What you doing, bro, man?" He's like, "I'm just coming in for a sandwich."
He's like, get out of my house. Get out. He's like, all right. He's like moving. He like lifts the window up and he gets out the window.
They broke into his house to make sandwiches.
He's like, "Bro, man." What did
Bro,
you do?
man.
His name was Bro, man.
I remember when he got in a boxing ring and then like it shows him in his house and his face is like just swelled up with
Martin, dude. Oh my
love
God.
Martin.
He's touring again for comedy.
Really?
I just seen it, dude.
He's doing stand up again.
Then next, is-
You seen it
has-
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy has to be next, then, dude. He
You remember?
has to.
Who was over here watching the Tracy Morgan stand up with me after the accident?
Right here.
Yeah, he can't stand up anymore that much. But dude, he was slaying.
Like an old basset hound by the fire.
Yeah,
Dude, that killed me. Man.
dude. Yeah, that was some funny. That was,
Bro, man. But yeah, like Martin would always kill me, like when they would all kind of like Gina and Pam would all go against him, and his buddies would go against him, and he was like, "Y'all can get out of my house!" And like
Yeah.
he's like, "Get to stepping, get out!" Like kicking all of his friends out of his house,
Yeah.
like constantly, even like his girl at sometimes. I'm like, "Dang!"
I'm hungry. I'm just here to make a sandwich.
And he's like, "Bro,
He was
man."
my favorite dude when Bro Man came on, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, when he would do like the pimp. Remember the pimp?
Oh,
and he had like,
dude.
Oh, yeah.
dude, he was hilarious
The
in
pimp
that.
was fabulous, dude.
Yeah, dude, I
loved
can't
the
remember his
pimp.
name, but the pimp was funny, and then his neighbor lady that he did too.
Yeah, what was her name?
I know there was Tina and Pam, but then there was like he hated her. But you ever notice too, like they were never like when Martin was doing another character, Martin was never there.
Never.
Right,
never
yeah.
there.
They didn't have the technology.
No, they didn't have it. But man, it was good, dude. Fresh Prince was good too, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Fresh
until
Prince.
Will Smith turned into a bitch.
Yeah.
The beta, bro.
Yeah, it's true. Slapping people.
Yeah, well, if you want to slap someone, at least slap someone your size.
Yeah, or it's just one of those things where it's like the whole thing, is just like this thing is like, yeah, dude, if you watch that Chris Rock the comedy special he did.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
what was it called? It was
Torched him, dude.
oh, what was the name of it? I can't remember.
It was pertaining to.
Yeah, it
good.
was something. It was something. Yeah. Anyways, like he was talking about it, and he's like, yeah, he's like, you picked the one dude you knew you could beat. Like
Yeah.
he's like, that wasn't gonna do nothing to you. And I was like, yeah,
I will. Will Smith's coming out with I Am Legend too.
cool for that dude. I'm done with him.
Yeah, dude, that movie's gonna suck.
You guys remember?
So many crap
You guys
people.
remember Carlton?
I'm with you on that. Will Smith is done for.
Eli,
for
do you
me.
remember Carlton?
Oh hell yeah!
His dance? Not unusual. Remember when he was all
Not
like,
unusual to be loved by anyone.
No, do you remember like we was talking about when they were doing things and then they had to get a lecture by the dad? Remember when Carlton was taking like speed?
Yeah,
He started dancing.
dude, that show, dude. The Fresh Prince would hit you in the feel good sometimes.
Oh hell
like
yeah!
he's like when like the dad was there,
Uncle Phil.
and Will Smith went out with his
his
actual
actual
dad. And he's like, why don't you want me anymore, man? And he like just hugs him, and I'm all over here. I'm like,
Yeah.
Do you remember when Donald
ready to
Trump
pop
was
down.
on Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh yes, he was. I forgot.
And they loved him.
yeah, it's true.
Back in the day, it was just a businessman.
Yeah.
He was on Home Alone too.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Home Alone.
Home Alone 2.
He pointed him in the right way or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's this at? He's like, 3 doors down to the left.
Yeah.
Why do they want me anymore, man?
I do remember that exactly.
Yeah,
what you're talking
dude.
about, and you're just like,
You're like, dang! And then Uncle Phil just stepped
His
up.
dad left him.
Yeah,
again.
step
He's just
up.
like hugging him.
Yeah.
He just like holds him tight. I'm like, dang, bro.
I'm your father now. Luke, I am your father. Don't
He passed
smack.
away. He passed away too.
That's probably why
Phil.
Will Smith lost his shit because
he didn't have Uncle Phil.
Phil
he didn't have
died.
Uncle Phil to correct him no more.
Oh man, he lost his way.
man.
50-year-old man lost his way.
I remember that Chris Rock stand up. So it's like, did you watch the special?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
So I did too. So there's a point in it where he kind of stumbled over one of the jokes. Do you remember?
Yeah.
It's like one of the main jokes. It's funny, dude. Out of all people to have some criticism about it, you know who one of them was?
Will Smith.
No, well, not Will Smith. Brendan Schaub was criticizing, and then like even
Have you
One of the
seen Brendan?
greatest
Have you
stand-ups of
seen
all
his
time.
stand up?
and I'm not a hater. I'm actually kind of a Brendan Schaub fan, kind of.
Oh, I like him.
But I was like,
His
bruh.
stand up ain't good though.
I
Hell
will
no.
say, I like Brendan Schaub as a podcast.
yes.
Yeah.
I think you know, because like Fighter and the Kid, like you know, Golden Hour, like some of these are great podcasts. Maybe another 10 years, you know, and
Yeah.
then like maybe he will be funny eventually, but you know, not now.
That's Eric Griffin was telling me. He's like, nah, man, I don't think it. You know, Eric's like, I don't think it. And then Brendan's like, it's like, you know, that's what people are saying. I think it like kind of ruined the whole special. He did fumble over a joke, but then he just reset and then he did it and it was still funny.
Dude, okay, this is the problem with that is Brendan Schaub is correcting Chris Rock.
I know.
A legend.
Chris
in,
Rock.
That's
a
what I'm like.
legend in the stand-up game.
That's why I'm like, dude, you can't sit around and wonder why you get so much hate after
That'd
that.
be like me. Like I would go do like 2 stand-ups and then like I have an opinion.
Like Richard Pryor sucks.
Like, you know,
everybody agrees he was
I
hilarious.
didn't really think you know, Eddie Murphy's, you know, Delirious one was all that good. Man.
Yeah.
It's like get real.
Yeah,
bro.
Delirious is
Come on,
like one of
bro.
the best
Everybody knows.
ever. Yeah, Big Brown Shark came.
Yeah. Well, we could probably call it on that one. We've been going for a minute, y'all.
true.
It's been good to be back.
Yeah, good to be back.
Good to be back. Have things going back. We'll have podcasts coming back out
Regularly.
on Fridays at 3:30 p.m. What are we, Eastern?
European. No, I'm just kidding.
See, we're gonna
I got
all
the,
blank on
Jim
this
Carrey
because
going on.
That's what we don't know.
I think we are.
I think it's Eastern, but yeah, it's
our time.
And if
my
I look at the
stupidity.
camera, I don't look cross-eyed.
But yeah,
I'm always looking. I'm like, man, do I look like I have a lazy eye?
Bro, check out my hair part that's been here this whole time.
I don't.
Jim
But,
Carrey style. I just need a chipped front tooth.
like, comment, subscribe, bell notifications, join the Discord. It's good to be back, boys.
Yeah, man.
Let's get it going, dudes. Let's rock
good
this
stuff.
out, man. Come on, y'all. We need your love. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.